You're tuned in to the Pete McDevitt YouTube stream. Pete's calling the game live and in real time. Join the large and active community of fans in our family-friendly chat room, hosted by some of the best moderators in the business. Whether it's America's pastime baseball, a battle on the gridiron, or an NHL hockey game, you'll find the best sports commentary on YouTube is right here at the Pete McDevitt Show. And it's all starting right now.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome in. We're just getting started here on a potential historic night, a night where the Aaron Judge home run could be hit. 62 would put him as the all-time AL leader, which would be kind of cool, passing Roger Maris. Welcome into Alex Miller, Fernie, 650. Welcome in, Francisco. Thank you for joining.
Find your local independent American Standard Heating and Air.
It's a pregame warm-up.
Mid-Atlantic.
We'll be kicking in here in just a couple minutes.
And by Hyundai. To learn about Hyundai's advanced
Put that up on
technology
the
and award-winning safety, visit buyhyundai.com. Orioles at Yankee Stadium opening up their final series in the Bronx of the season, which also means as we are getting closer to the end of the year, there are even more awards than what those Orioles minor leaguers took home. We've got Jim Palmer in the booth with us today. You can recall a couple Manager of the Year in your time who were pretty notorious, but we've got to take a look here because for manager Brandon Hyde, he has been very hotly in the discussion for the 2022
Yes, he
award.
has.
And I think for every reason why, when you look at what he's been able to do with the team this year. So these are my picks, Jim, and we will certainly let you debate. I know you will debate. I think Dusty Baker has done a great job changing the culture, maybe a little bit of the stigma around Houston. They have been absolutely on fire this year. For Aaron
Houston
Boone,
has been on fire.
For New York, but you're guiding a history maker like Aaron Judge, and again, trying to finally break what Yankees fans are seeing as a little bit of a World Series drought for them. Hyde, nonetheless, still gets my top vote. To me, it's not close.
Well, I agree with your pick of Brandon Hyde because I don't know what they're going to end up with. The Orioles have 3 games here, and then they have 3 games against the Jays. So obviously a tough schedule. They have 80 wins. They had 52 last year. I don't think any of those other teams are playing with $35 million payroll.
No.
Orioles are. You know, Houston's what, about 184. The Yankees are, who knows, 270, whatever. But again, and it's not that they have. I mean, I love Dusty Baker. I think he's the perfect guy for that. But they went to the World Series last year. So see you later, Dusty. Now, Aaron Boone, he made it exciting. I think.
Hey, Krieger, what's up? Welcome in.
Because they had a 15-game lead. It got all the way down to 3, and then all of a sudden they've won, 23 of the last 34 games. So now all of a sudden, of course, they do have Aaron Judge, who's going to probably win a Triple Crown and be the MVP, along with Ohtani, who's had a great year. But I'm sorry, Aaron, I know you're a good player, but I can't give it to you. I'm going with Brandon Hyde because of what I said, going from
Hey, Jeannie, welcome in.
At least 80 wins, and then we go to Terry Francona. Now, you know, it's kind of a toss-up because he's got the Indians, one of the youngest teams in baseball, in first place in the Central, but that's the weakest division. Kevin Gash, you could certainly bring him up to number 2 because, you know, they're 85 and 71. They had about 17 guys on the IL. They have a $78 million payroll. Of course, the Indians don't spend a lot of money either, so either way, they're pretty good.
Orioles need to spend some money in the offseason.
Games last year,
bring some talent in.
Playoffs. And they were, you know, they have a high payroll. They have a good team. They won 90 games, but also they were 18 and 27, so they've made a turnaround. They have the same record as Denver. But I'm going with Brandon Hyde because, and it's not an individual award. I think anybody that ever won the award will say, okay, it's my players, but it's also my coaches. You know, Brandon gets along with people. He's been able to get the young players along with his coaches to kind of do, you know, what they do best. And,
what's up, Braves fan? How you doing, buddy?
He's a good guy. He's, you know, you could see here if you don't do what he likes and you're an up, he's had a little Weaver in him. He's a much bigger version of Earl. But again, you know, he's done a terrific job along with his coaching staff.
Just as soon as you say how well he gets along with people, we'll show some umpire footage because that's what you got to do here. It's a little bit of both sides.
Well, it used to be Billy Martin here. It used to be Earl Weaver.
Playoff baseball this this time next Friday night. We will be doing 3 playoff games in a day. I plan on doing a 1 o'clock, a 4 o'clock, and either a 7 or a 10. So make sure you guys are following. It's going to get crazy next week. As soon as we know the official
Yankees
games
come
of who's
around
playing where and what and
tonight,
when.
you know what the story is. Hey, it's good to see you.
Not that long off. We'll know it next week early.
I came just to annoy you.
Might know it by the weekend, actually.
You're in our booth, but feel free to be here the rest of the
Good to hear you're doing well.
When it's raining.
Thank you for not sticking me up in the rain.
I'll bring an umbrella.
We're going to vote you broadcaster of the year for not putting me in the rain.
But don't let Kevin know.
Okay,
I
don't
have it
agree
on
with
there.
you on this one, and I think first and foremost, what really stuck out to me about Brandon Hyde was
Postseason. There we go.
Season. And we got to talk to him about this a little bit earlier today, but just the fact that he really had a human moment about halfway through. The Orioles were down in Tampa Bay, and they elected not to play. Some players started sharing what it was like for them growing up, and that it was not easy. And he broke down, and he said, my star player has cancer. I can't go home and see my family because of COVID. And it's humans first, and I've got to care about them as individuals before I care about what we're even doing on the field.
Tell you what, I'm not sure where the Orioles found this broadcaster, but she's fantastic.
Clubhouse guy, but it was hard to find anybody who didn't buy into the way he approached the game, which I think people are starting to finally get back to. But there's no doubt he always deflects, as you mentioned. It's the staff, it's the players, it's the team as a whole. I think he's got this one all the way.
Yeah, and the other thing is, and Mike Elias has done a great job. We're going to see a lot of guys tonight that were part of his draft. And, Rutschman behind the plate. You're going to see Stowers. You're going to see Gunnar Henderson. And, everybody at the Yankees broadcast was saying, you guys got some really good young players. You probably need more pitching. And, yeah, that's the answer. But the other thing, Mike Elias, looking at the global view, right at the trade deadline, they didn't add players. I mean, Aguilar came on later on, but Jorge Lopez, just for young pitching, went to Minnesota, and Mancini, who had a tremendous impact on this ball club, went down to Houston. So you were kind of hoping that both of those guys, because they're great guys, would go and have really good years. I think Jorge has kind of struggled a little bit.
So October 7th is when? October 7th is
he'll go to the playoffs.
Next Thursday.
He still did a great job because this ball club is looking not.
Can't do anything about
I
that.
wanted to win this year. I don't think it's going to happen. Maybe, I suppose, if a lot of stuff falls and they win all the games, which is going to be very difficult. At the end of the day, Melanie, as you know, they're playing for the future. They're hoping that Grayson Rodriguez and DL Hall will take another step, and next year John Means will come back. I mean, we didn't mention that they lost their number one starter, John Means. So
that's right. Orioles lost their number one starter.
Everywhere I go, people say, you know what? They may not win, but they made it interesting. Baseball is exciting in Baltimore.
Well, and it's exciting, and we're winning because we've got you in the booth. So that's a real victory.
Thank you so much.
All right, Jim. We will let you go, and you're going to step over here and fill out your book and finish reading your paper, and we'll get to the game here in a minute.
So we're coming up on the start of the game, everybody. It's a 7:05 start. About 18 minutes away.
Expert analysis and team coverage. Real-time action, scores, and player stats are all in the palm of your hand. Scan the QR code or go to MassivSports.com and download yours today. When we come back, a look at the odds of the Orioles taking on the Yankees with Drew Goldfarb and the FanDuel Sportsbook betting preview.
When you start with better ingredients, better pizza, you also get better papadillas, better cheese sticks, better yummy this, and better tasty that. With this, or you can get with that. Get anything more for just $6.99 each. That's Papa John's.
I am ready tonight to see if Judge can hit it. I hope he does hit it tonight. I'm looking forward to seeing if he does break this record. I'd like to see it happen. I'd like to watch history. I didn't get to see Roger Maris do it. I wasn't born then. But I'd like to see this done today. Be kind of fun. Because I don't know if the Orioles are going to play and the Yankees are going to play tomorrow or Sunday. They're calling for down heavy rain all through the Maryland corridor up to Pennsylvania, all the way up to New York. They're calling it for absolutely heavy rains. So I don't know if they're going to get any more games in this weekend other than tonight. And realistically, if it's not going to affect the Yankees winning the whole thing, which it won't because they've already secured the number 2 spot, and I don't think they can catch Houston for the number 1 spot, they won't replay them. They'll just say written off and rain out. So we don't want to see that. Want to see some baseball played, see a chance for history. Right now, if the postseason happened tonight, you would have Cleveland against Tampa Bay, Toronto against Seattle, with Houston and New York awaiting the winners coming out of those. In the West, in the National League, you would have Philly against St. Louis. Winner of that playing the Mets. You would have Atlanta and San Diego. Winner of that playing the Dodgers. So interesting as it lays out for how we're going to build up this postseason. And again, Light Fingers, hello. Good to see you. Again, we will be doing next Friday night. I will be doing 3 games that day. Next Saturday night, the 9th, I'll be covering every game 3 that I can cover. If it means all 4 of them, I'll try to do all 4 before we get into the ALDS, which will be next week. ALDS, NLDS, the American League Divisional Series, starting October 11th, before we get into that. So I got so much baseball coming to this channel, it's going to make you sick.
The average meeting between these teams this season has seen 9.2 runs.
Yankees
scored.
are minus 1.5
4
tonight.
out of 6 meetings
178 roughly.
going over 7.5 total runs, and 5 out of 6 seeing at least 7 total runs scored. Rich Hill's lights-out performance spoiled our most recent FanDuel same-game parlay attempt back on Wednesday. Today, let's start with Domingo Germán. He's been a bit boomer bust with his strikeout totals this season, with 6 of his 12 starts resulting in at least
Germán, 4+ strikeouts. Rutschman, 1 hit. Judge, 1 RBI.
In his 4 most recent
Same game parlay. $100 wager to win 400. Wow.
Appearances combined for less than 3 total innings.
That's actually not a bad play. That's pretty good.
Let's play a bit conservative and take him for at least 4 Ks. Adley Rutschman.
That's a pretty good parlay right there, to be honest with you. Flame Legend, what's up? Welcome in, Angela Minta. Hello, lovely Angela Minta. Good to see you.
Back in May, and then 5 for 10 in a 3-game series against the Yanks at Camden Yards in July. Let's take him for a hit. Aaron Judge now sitting at 61 home runs right now, tied with Roger Maris for the American League single-season record.
Yeah, I hope he gets it tonight.
30 odds betting on him to break that tie tonight.
Plus, I can record it, put it out. Yankee Greats, what's up? What's up, Yankee Greats? Is this your first time on my channel? I don't remember that name from before. I love the channel name.
4 home runs and 8 runs batted in, and he's 5 for 14 lifetime against Jordan Miles. Let's take Judge to drive in a run. On their own, these bets have pound at minus.
I Judge to drive it over the wall is what I want.
Plus 120, but combine them into a same-game parlay, how about skyrocket to plus 399. Right now, new customers get a no-sweat first bet up to $1,000.
Right now, New York just wants to finish this season out and just be healthy for the series. You know, New York and Houston, they're going to have a chance to set up their pitching, get stuff together. That's dangerous for all the other teams. All right, 6:52, about 13 minutes out of game time, everybody. 13 minutes, first time, we'll welcome in. I'm going to be doing a ton of playoff baseball on this channel, including a bunch of your Yankee games, man. Hit it up. I live in Maryland, but Yankees Greats here, you'll love this. I live in Maryland, born and raised all my life, but my favorite player ever, and I have a 1967 mint card of his in my safe, and I have his jersey hanging in my my closet. Mickey Mantle. Not here to troll. That's okay. All fans are welcome on my channel, my man. All fans. I love baseball, love the sport. How great were the years of 61 back to 27? The history of baseball. I'm a diehard Mantle fan. One of my things that I want to do in my lifetime is go down to Mickey Mantle's grave and pay my respects at Mickey's grave. That's one of my things that I'm going to do in my lifetime. But yeah, I'm an Orioles fan, been it all my life. But we do all the baseball teams here on my channel. Main reason is we've been doing this channel for about 2 years. You know, 2 years ago, the Orioles were really bad. And even though I wanted to do the games, nobody would come and watch with me. And I do this to watch the games with people and interact. So I do it all. But playoff baseball, like next Friday, I'm doing 3 games. Next Saturday, I'm doing 3 to 4 baseball games. So if you like baseball, whether you're Yankee Greats or anybody else in the chat, if you like baseball and you're brand new to me, hit that subscribe up. We're going to have fun tonight. I am hoping for a Judge home run. Yes, I'm an Orioles fan, and I'm hoping for Judge's 62 so I can watch history here. That would be pretty cool. So we are in Yankee Stadium. It's not my favorite Yankee Stadium, and I'll tell you why. If you're a fan of the channel, you probably already know this answer. Up on a shelf up there behind me, I have dirt from old Yankee Stadium in a Gerber baby food jar. I took a Yankee Stadium tour, and when the guy wasn't looking, I leaned down, grabbed some dirt off the ground, put it into a baby food jar, and took it home because I wanted it for my the history of the game, just me being closer to the game. I have Yankee Stadium, I have Memorial Stadium for the Orioles, and I have Fenway Park up on a shelf up there. I'm hoping to do a Wrigley Field one and get that one someday.
The season. Here's what he had to
Look
say.
at Yankee filling up tonight. I see a Yankee Stadium. Everybody wants to see Judge hit a big fly.
The guys out there. It's not about me in the least bit. I want to see our guys have success. I want to try to put guys in positions to have success. I did want to surprise some people this year. I wanted us to play.
Looks like the Orioles are going to send up.
That we have in the past.
Take off the coach there. Orioles are going to send up Mullins, Rushman, Santander, Mountcastle, Henderson, Vavra, Hayes, Stowers, and Mateo today. Hey, Molly, great to see you. The Yanks are going to send up Judge, Rizzo, Torres, Stanton, LeMayo, Cabrera, Bader, Connor Falefa, and Trevino. I love that kid. I love Trevino as a catcher. Really impressed me in the All-Star game.
First manager Brandon Hyde, he has had quite a season.
This place is going to be rocking tonight, and if Judge hits it, they may lose their mind. Jordan Lyles starting for the Orioles tonight. He'll be going up against Domingo Germán for the Yanks, and that's going to be a solid matchup. Germán 2-3 record, 3.30 ERA, 46 Ks, 15 walks. He's got a WHIP of 1.12. Jordan Lyles, 11-11 record this year, 4.50 ERA, 135 Ks, 50 walks this season. So pitching matchup, about average. I'd match them up against with each other. Germán, but Yankee greats. I think, and you tell me if I'm wrong. I feel like Germán is a streak pitcher. I don't feel like he's consistent. I feel like he goes in spots. When he's really hot, he's smoking hot. When he's not, he's not.
Former Yankee Hector Lopez.
Be respectful, everybody.
Who was just the second Panamanian-born player to reach the major leagues. Hector spent 8 seasons in pinstripes, appearing in 5 World Series, winning 2 World Championships. And after retiring, he became the first manager of color in AAA minor league baseball history. And from 1966, he was a yearly popular fixture here in the Bronx on Old Timers Day. Hector Lopez was 93 years old.
God rest his soul.
Thank you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the microphone behind home plate. Our guest is a Broadway veteran who is set to
Alex, I'll chat with you after the national anthem. I'm always respectful to the national anthem.
November 1st at the Schubert Theater. Please welcome Natasha Yvette Williams. She will now sing our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we marched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, say,
And she was spectacular, spectacular. Thank you for the sacrifice to every man and woman who has served our country and their families. The families serve as well as the soldier. Thank you for your service. We always say that at the end of every national anthem here on our channel. Welcome into Tony Clark. Just joined us. Alex, my day's been pretty good. We're calling Yankees and Baltimore baseball right now, potentially watching Aaron Judge hit his 62nd. How could life be any better? Dave Cantrells, what's up, Space Mountain Dave? Welcome in, everybody. Hit that like. Let's get up close to 100 likes. If you're having a good time, you like the way I'm doing things, hit me up with a subscribe tonight. We are at 927. We are approaching that 13,000 mark. We are 73 away. Hopefully going to try to pull that out this weekend and see if we can get a little magic to happen. Get over 13K. Lineups are in. Mullins, Rushman, Santander will be the first three for the Birds. We got about 4 minutes. It could be a historic night in the, I can't say the stadium, but the location that Babe built. It's close. It's right across the street. It's real close, across the parking lot, from where Babe played, but still close. Historic in the factor of the iconic players that have played for these two programs throughout the year. For Baltimore, Brooks Robinson, Frank Robinson, Cal Ripken, Eddie Murray, Jim Palmer, to name a few. For your Yankees, for the Bombers, for the Boys in Stripes, you're talking Ruth, you're talking Gehrig, Mantle, DiMaggio, Whitey Ford, Yogi, and so many more. We could sit here for 2 hours and list out all the incredible players that have played through the years. It's going to be fun tonight. The crowd is going to be jumping. We're in the Bronx. It's the end of the season. Playoff baseball is less than a week away. Yankee great is King. Gleyber Torres is going deep twice tonight. He ain't even playing around with once. He's saying twice. Gleyber's been hot too lately. He's been playing it. The playoffs is going to come down to pitching. Let's just be honest. It's going to come down to pitching. That's a key. Well, that's actually pretty good. Pitching's going to be the key thing. Yankees have the advantage along with Houston. They're going to be able to set up their pitching for the playoffs. And that is a key factor. Hitting's one thing. Pitching's everything.
A historic team, a historic part in the making, and perhaps a historic night here in the Bronx in New York City. The Orioles hoping to spoil some of that history and keep Aaron Judge off the board in his pursuit.
No, I'm an Orioles fan. I want him to hit it tonight. What's up, Paul Engel? Hey, buddy.
76 against the American League East champion.
Movie Mania Nick, what's up, buddy?
Welcome to Yankee Stadium. Kevin Brown, Hall of Famer Jim Palmer. As always,
Kevin Brown and Jim Palmer on the call tonight.
It is a
for
big
us.
night for baseball, certainly. Aaron Judge, the headliner.
I cannot get the Yes Network tonight. I really wanted it.
Tied with Roger Maris, the former Yankee who hit 61 years ago. He'll be leading off tonight for New York. The Orioles, they care about that, sure, but they need to win. They need to win to keep their season alive. The elimination number is down to 1 if they lose. And if they do win, it'll likely be because of this burgeoning youth movement. An Oriole rookie class.
Yeah, time's running out on the Birds for the playoffs.
By the day. The Orioles rookies really filled up on August 31st. Gunnar Henderson was called up. This group of 4, they've deemed themselves, or been deemed by others, perhaps, the inseparables. They are very close on and off the field.
I like the baby Birds. Hey, Lila Rose, welcome in.
They've all played well. Home run and double powers for Gunnar and Utley. Kyle Stowers with his second home run of the season since August 31st yesterday, first against a lefty. And Terrence Bomber has reached base at a terrific clip. All 4 are in the lineup tonight. A good day for the rookies yesterday, Jim, in Boston against the Red Sox. And whether the Orioles win this game, whether they stay alive or not, you feel good about the future.
It's been a great season for the Orioles.
Very much so. And, all the Yankee broadcasters, haven't seen a lot of them. They said, tell me about those guys. They said, well, they could all play. I mean, Barbara, he's not going to hit a lot of home runs. But for rookies, when you look at Adley Rutschman, arguably one of the best catchers in baseball, especially in the American League, power to all fields, calls a great game, engaged. Henderson, he can do anything. He can play all around the field. He's got power to both fields.
Yeah, he does.
To me, he's a bigger version
That's a great call.
Brad, who ended up with 3,400 hits. And then
Nick says, let's go O's.
Kyle Stowers, he's a bright guy. Came out of Stanford. But yesterday, for the first time in 91 at bats. Matt Strom throws a home run to a lefty. He hit a hanging slider. He's made some great plays defensively. So again, these guys are getting a chance to play and giving the Orioles a chance to win. And as far as winning,
nice youthful movement for the Birds.
52 last year, so they're 28 up on that, but they win 2 more games out of the 6.
Getting ready to switch over to the broadcast mic here in a minute. Let's do that now, actually. Let's get the broadcast mic up and running.
Already qualified. Already 28 more wins.
There we go. That'll give us a more qualified sound. Lyles giving up number 62 in the first at bat. You're calling it Mouse Talk, our partner channel and a diehard Oriole fan like myself. I want it to happen tonight, Walt. I want to see history.
American League single-season home run leaderboard, 61 apiece. He'll be leading off tonight against Jordan Lyles. Passed the Babe last week, and Ty Roger Maris on Wednesday night. Judge and Maris, lockstep in history. We'll wait for the bottom of the first for him to hit.
Orioles could put up some numbers first. That would help. That home run the other night. So, while they're getting ready on this, you don't want to see it happen against my team, but it's going to happen. I want to see it happen, Walt. I want history. I'm not worried about being against us. It's a once in a generation thing to see something like this. It doesn't look like the Orioles and Yankees will play any more games over the weekend. I just want to see it happen this week. What's up, Jet? Welcome in. So generational thing. I saw the guy on Jimmy Kimmel last night. The guy, when Judge hit the home run in Toronto the other night, if you were watching the home run, there was a fan that was sitting in the first row with his glove. He leaned over and the ball hit his glove and fell into the bullpen for Toronto. That baseball probably worth $200,000 to $250,000 roughly for that baseball is what they estimated. And the guy dropped it into the pen, and then one of the Toronto players took it and gave it to Judge. And the guy was just distraught. Kimmel was showing video things from him at the game. The guy took his glove and turned around at his buddy behind him and hit him in his face with the glove, and then he stomping up and down the steps and sitting there almost crying or everything. So Jimmy Kimmel brings him on and just totally has fun with him, just kind of makes fun of the whole situation with him. But he ends up trying to be nice to him at the end. He's like, look, we want to do something nice for you, for you and your wife for the holiday. We're going to send you to New York for New Year's Eve, all expenses paid, so you can watch the ball drop. And I thought that was just fantastic. Fantastic comedy last night on Jimmy Kimmel as I was watching that. Generational things in baseball. It's just odd, when you get a chance to watch something like this. I remember Cal Ripken passing Lou Gehrig. I was at 2162. No, I was at 2160 and 2162. I watched 61 from my home on the TV. And so things like that. I remember watching Pete Rose get the all-time hits lead on that base hit up the middle. Just things in history. And now tonight, maybe this. So Cedric Mullins, Adley Rushman, Anthony Santander to lead it off. I'm ecstatic. I'm on YouTube. Don't screw up tonight. Let me switch over to the hard set. I'm going to give YouTube the best signal that I can get. It might glitch for a second because I don't want YouTube goofing off tonight. Don't need any tube problems. All right. Herman's getting loose right now. We're about ready to rock. Hit that subscribe. If you're new, hit the like tonight. Let's get up to 100 likes on baseball. Oh, God, YouTube, come on. Stop with the lag. It's not me, it's YouTube. Just so everybody knows. All right, Herman's got himself together. We're about ready here.
Don't get a whole lot of runs. Kind of like the right-handed Jordan Montgomery. All he could do was pitch well, and when Montgomery got traded to St. Louis, he was 3-3.
Play ball! Time to play the game! Wow!
your first pitch to Mullins. Ball outside. We're off and running. Make sure you're watching at 1080p. I'm broadcasting at 1080p no matter what YouTube is saying. I'm at 1080p. Ball upstairs, 2-1 to Mullins. Cedric Mullins, Orioles center fielder, batting from a left-handed side. Yankees in those iconic pinstripes, looking beautiful tonight. I love the old uniforms of the Yankees and the Dodgers, these old iconic ones like the Red Sox old one. Orioles in my favorite uniform for the Birds. It's the blackout uniforms. I love it. I'm excited about that tonight. Getting the Birds into blackouts. Mullins, 16 home runs, 64 driven in. Herman's having a little bit of trouble with his hat. Has to refix it. He's ready to go now. 2-0 pitch. Here it is. Strike right in there. 2-1. Nice pitch there. Dropped in the break. What's up, Tony Clark? Spoil it for the Orioles. Good to see you, buddy. Mullins outside 3-0. Herman looks in 3-1. Judge will be up first, bottom of the inning. Check swing. Did he go? He held up. That's a walk. Mullins will take it off there. Leadoff walk. Mullins trying to get it started. Ringing the bell. Mullins trying to ring the bell for the Birds. Herman's got a great pitch arsenal. 36% on the curveball, 27 on a four-seam fastball. 23% of the time he'll bring the changeup. Balance about 12.5% on the sinker. Hey, Jake, how you doing? Yeah, Mariners might clinch, you're right. Adley Rushman coming up from the left-hand side. Put over to first. Wake up, Mullins. He's coming at you.
This is 45th walk in 152 games, Mullins. 32 stolen bases. He is.
Now, if Aaron Judge hits the 60-second, I will record it, and I will put it up on my channel moments afterwards. Strike right there to Rushman. So if you're watching me tonight and you don't have access to view it, I will have it up on my YouTube channel within minutes. I will have it up, so don't you sweat that, for sure.
Rushman was a truly fresh face at that point against Aaron Boone's Yankees.
0-1, Adley, ball outside, 1-1. Gotta love it, right, Paul? Gotta love it. YouTube glitching.
Rookie record, 13 home runs, and what has been one of the best seasons for rookie catcher that this game has seen.
1-1 pitch. Here it comes. Up over to first again. He's very concerned with Mullins.
You talk to some of the young hitters that just came out to the Red Sox, and they said, "I just hope I don't fall in love with the Green Monster." Here at Yankee Stadium, you come in, and you've got plenty of room and left. You can hit the ball all over. Hits the ball the opposite field as well as any young player in baseball. But the short porch isn't right.
Herman, 1-1, steps off the rubber. Very concerned with Mullins over at first. Very concerned.
Ball didn't carry much quite as well, but you better pitch to both sides of the plate, and you just can't end up throwing a lot of pitches, breaking balls or fastballs in the middle of the plate.
Line drive, rip, foul. That's a souvenir in the stands. An Orioles fan almost got it.
2019, he goes 18-4, a little bit harder. Not a whole lot.
Welcome in, Shady Lane.
Major league average, now he's a little bit under. But the curveball, 210, changeup, 217. Doesn't give up a lot of home runs. Of course, he hasn't pitched a lot of innings, but much of the off-speed artist.
Fly ball in the left, down into the corner, playable. That's an out. Cabrera makes the play. Gets it in quick. Mullins back to first. Yankees defense, let's talk about how they're playing it tonight. Cabrera, Bader, and Judge around the outfield. Infield, LeMahieu, Kiner-Falefa, Torres, and Pizza Rizzo over on first. Trevino behind the plate. What's up, Big Matt? How you doing, buddy?
Back in the lineup, not playing second, but playing shortstop, Kiner-Falefa. Torres over at second, Rizzo, and find out if they are we calling him Trevino?
Trevino.
So
Trevino.
what is they doing the catching?
Call him an all-star.
Yeah.
Yankees had a boatload of those this year. 6 of them for a New York team that seems to be playing well.
They are playing well. Anthony Santander up there from the left side of the plate.
Baseball, but they have turned it around, as you mentioned, 23-11 in their last 34, 9-1 in their last 10.
Ball inside, up tight.
Back in the 3 spot today.
1-0.
Aaron Boone, the first manager in Major League history to reach the postseason each of his first 5 years. He's taken the Yankees to the American League East title in 96 and 59.
Strike right there on the corner, 1-1. Top of the first here. No, Mr. Fulton, I didn't get any message.
Astros on the tiebreaker. So the Yankees could be locked into the number 2 seed.
246 on the year, 33 home runs.
Houston win would get the Astros to 103 and would clinch home field advantage throughout for Houston.
Swing and a miss, throw down to first, he's back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hit that like tonight. We're at 31 likes. Let's get up to 100 tonight.
Great surge in Boston, and he has hit for some good power in this mark, too.
Well, I mean, capable. You can see 6 of the last 11 hits for home runs this year against the Yankees. And early in the week, home runs twice from both sides of the plate.
Mullins on the run.
That's popped up. That's not playable. Mullins was flying, but he fouled it off. 1-2 still the count.
Cedric Mullins, 32 steals, tied for second still with Tampa Bay's Randy Arozarena in the American League.
You know, I should have put up. I didn't think about it tonight.
6 games to go in the season. The Orioles are
I could still do it here too, I think.
Whether that be the tail out front with 34
Or did I delete it? I deleted it. Ah, dang it.
Ryan Roberts,
Hello, Surfer Girl. Welcome in.
And stolen bases.
He used to hover around the 50 stolen base mark along with the doubles.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Sit down, son. You are out.
Wind up. Swung on and missed.
2,600 with it.
2 outs in the inning.
Again, kind of uses it up, goes straight down. But what set that up in my mind, I mean, Anthony got a pretty good hitters count, 2-1, and then he just threw him a fastball, but threw it up and in, only 93, but perfect.
Interesting fact is Roger Maris actually hit number 60 when he did it his season, number 60 against the Orioles.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle with 2 down. And Herman has kept Mullins as close as he can after that leadoff walk.
Yeah, I'm looking to see what they've done base-wise is stealing against. So we know that Trevino throws out, 34%, but they don't even put him in here.
All right, Ryan Mountcastle come up. I don't think he's a cleanup hitter. I think the Orioles are wrong there, putting him in that spot. Donovan Burrell, what's up? Hi, Pete. I'm new here, Yankee fan. Welcome in. Looks like you're also a Golden State Warrior fan. I have a second channel where I broadcast NBA games. I do a bunch of Warrior games, too. Welcome in, Donovan. Ball inside. One of the moderators can drop the link to my second channel. If Donovan wants to check it out, you can hit it. Anybody that's new tonight, hit that subscribe for us. Hang out with us.
One of the few umpires who will not be dwarfed when Aaron Judge comes to the plate. And Judge will lead off for the Yankees in the bottom of the first.
1-0 pitch to Mountcastle. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Corn Dog's in the house, everybody. What's up, big dog?
Do what he did so well early in the week, which is stay inside the ball, use the center field, right field area. But a lot of those hits, even with against the Astros, have one of the better pitching staffs, if not the best. They were fast.
Mullins takes off. Ball outside. Throw goes into center field. Mullins is going to take off for third. Stolen base and an extra additional base on the throwing error by the catcher, Trevino.
A breaking ball. It's there a little bit slower.
Mullins had it stolen, I think. Trevino's got it. Torres has actually got to catch that ball. That was a one-hopper to him. Thank you, Donovan Burrell, for subscribing to the channel. Appreciate you. Line drive. Base hit left field. Birds are going to put up a run. 1-0 all Baltimore. Mountcastle actually hits for once with a man in scoring position. 1-0 Birds.
You get a hanger, you've been swinging the bat well. You get Mullins in, rare walk.
Yankee Stadium very quiet right now.
Walk, and there's your hanger. They're able to just stay inside, doesn't have to overswing. Cabrera runs it down.
Cabrera did a good job of getting it in quickly.
One base.
All right, 2 outs, runner on first. Gunnar Henderson up there now. Check swing right down the third base line. That's going to be nothing he could do with it but eat it. Herman picks it up. It's a base hit.
In the last month, that even when he doesn't mean to hit it, he still ends up on base.
Nothing you could do with that C&I single for Gunnar Henderson.
I'll take a look. Try to check his swing. Worked pretty well.
Still 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Judge due up first in the bottom of the inning. Again, if he hits it tonight, I will automatically put the Judge home run up on this channel as a short. We will do an instant premiere to get it out there so everybody can see it. Yeah, I mean, we're Donovan. I think. I mean, here's the pitch. Hold on. Let me call this one first. Pitch from Herman. Vavra takes it. Ball. The Orioles are a number 4 hitter, a number 1 starting pitcher, and probably a number 8, an 8th inning stop type gap pitcher away from being something really special and having a chance to really be a team that you would think about playoffs. We're not a playoff team this year. If we'd have made it, I'd have been ecstatic. It means they've played above their heads. Throw it to second. He's back. They've really played as a team. They've come together well. I'm exceptionally proud of the organization and our team. It's been a lot of years of struggle lately, so it's nice to have October baseball that matters for Baltimore. Very proud of the team, regardless of what happens over the next 5 days. Vavra fouls that off, 1-1.
Yeah, we saw him have some really nice at-bats over the last 5-6 days. Hit some balls, line drives the other way. There's the all right. The runner in scoring position with 2 outs, and we collectively are one of the better, 7 for 16. That's 460. 1-1.
Ball upstairs. 2-1.
Spin for Herman, top 3% in the league in fastball spin rate.
Yeah, well, it's funny that our general manager was the guy that rebuilt the Astros, so I'm good with that. Ball upstairs, 3-1. Hayes is on deck for the Orioles to follow.
Curveball's about 80, maybe 81 miles per hour. The changeup is about 81 to 83.
3 balls, 1 strike. Left-handed hitting Vavra in there waiting on Herman. Herman, this is his 24th pitch of the inning. That's in there for a strike, 3-2.
Number 25 due up.
3-2 pitch, action pitch with 2 outs. Runners will be moving. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Sit down, son. You are out.
Strike 3, you're out.
All right, that'll end the inning, but that means that here comes the Judge. Yankees coming up bottom of first. So I will switch microphones here. Because what I did the other night in Toronto when I called Judge's, when I was calling Judge's game, I'm going to just listen to the announcers and kind of take it in myself. I'm going to record it and watch it, and I'm going to leave it for you guys here to listen in with me and take in as we potentially see baseball history. So let's have some fun together and enjoy it. It is what it is. Baseball's going to happen. Orioles might not get another game this weekend against the Yankees. That huge remnants of Hurricane, whatever it was, Ivan, Irma, Indigo, I don't know where I'm going, whatever that was called that created all that destruction down in Florida and Georgia, is coming up this way. It's in Carolinas now, and it's coming up our way as rain. It's going to be passing over Maryland tonight, later tonight, into tomorrow morning, I think, something like that. Tomorrow or late morning, I don't know. But the deal is, by tomorrow night, when the Yankees are playing the Orioles, it's going to be a ton of rain coming up there. So I don't know if they're going to get games in tomorrow or Sunday. Could be challenged. So this could be the last time the Orioles, because they won't replay. They're not going to replay them if they don't need to, you know. I am a Ravens fan. You're a Cowboys fan. Donovan, I broadcast every Sunday, Monday, and Thursday primetime game, and then also Sunday afternoon games. I'm doing Dallas a lot. You like Lamar? Yeah, I like Lamar too. Let's listen in.
Home run record.
Let's take it up a little bit.
What the Orioles hope will be many attempts to do so this weekend. And here comes number 99.
Nice. Let's do it. Let's do it. See what happens. Vincent Garzon, welcome in. What's up, Vincent? Welcome in, brother. I got my cell phone ready to go.
Hulking, gentle giant of a man in pinstripes. Yankee right fielder Aaron Judge against Jordan Lyles. And Judge, we'll see.
First pitch is a ball.
A bit of recently, a ball.
Baltimore Irish fans. Welcome in, Vincent.
That's out of play, and every time
he popped that one up.
There will be flashbulbs all across the stadium, and the first man tasked with preventing history will be Jordan Lyles.
JD, what's up?
Coming off a game where,
be safe, buddy. Be safe, JD. Be safe.
And Boston just did not have anything. The Orioles would come back and win that game. He'd only pitched 2 innings, and there was a long rain delay. Nice breaking ball.
Oh, that's a strike. 1-2.
With a home run and 4 or 5 RBIs against Lyles.
Took him deep in this park in May. Lyles is ahead 1-2.
2-2. He takes
there is
it.
An eerie silence that falls over the stadium with every coming pitch. Judge got to 60 against Pittsburgh last week. Took 35 plate appearances until number 61 on Wednesday. On 2-2, he sees it
3-2. Full count.
And the count runs full.
Well, against the Orioles this year, just an incredible year. Almost 409 home runs.
A 3-2 to Judge. He swings and misses at a single.
Wow, struck him out.
Starts the game with a strikeout.
Struck him out.
Well, he hits about 347 on fastballs, and 35 of those 61.
What had him with a fastball? Got him.
So he's got tall knees because he's, 6'7", 6'8". So you start it there, let it run a little bit. This is a pitch that he throws a lot more. Watch that ball just kind of tail.
It kind of tailed a little bit back in, but hittable ball. At least they're going at him. That's what I like. They're not trying to walk him. All right, it's going to bring up Rizzo. Fly ball, left field. First pitch swinging. Austin Hayes over. He'll make the play. 2 away. 2 outs here in the inning.
The 2 top hitters in this Yankee lineup, the second highest scoring team in Major League Baseball at runs per game, more home runs, more walks than any other team in the big leagues. Familiar names at the top. Oswaldo Cabrera, less than familiar, 23.
All right, Judge, Rizzo, Torres, Stanton, LeMahieu, Cabrera, Bader, Kiner-Falefa, and Trevino tonight. I would love for somebody else to beat Bonds. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm 100% behind that. It's going to take an incredible year to do it, though. You got to be on fire from the start of the season to make it happen and be consistent.
The velocity and the break are much sharper than in Boston.
1-1 pitch. Here it comes. Ball inside. 2-1.
Maybe you might see 93. That's what we saw 2 starts ago. Maybe 194 against the Tigers.
Curveball strike. 2-2.
Mixes pitches, Sider, the lowest batting average. And there's what Aaron Judge did. There's what Rizzo with 3 home runs in a game.
Fly ball, tipped, foul. Going to go down the first base line. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bottom of 1.
He was not particularly worried about it after the game. He said he felt like his velocity was down because it was a little cold, because he was throwing more sinkers than 4-seamers. He's coming off a complete game, his first in 10
Here's the
years.
kick in the deal by Lyles. Pitch. Fouled straight off again.
He gets the ball on 3 days rest today. Brendan Hyde was asked about that before the game, and he said it was less about Lyles and more about pushing Austin Vogt back another day with a heavier workload for Kim. But obviously this is not a move the Orioles would have made if they were not confident in Lyles. His career-high 32nd start tonight. 2-2.
Curveball. Did he go? Yes, he did. They're going to call it. He doesn't like it. I don't blame him. Sit down, son.
Strike 3. You're out.
You are out. Don't be mad about it.
There's no crying in baseball.
And to honor you, there is
No soup for you.
no soup for you, sir. We're going to the bottom of 1. Herman and Lyles doing a battle up in the Bronx, everybody. We're having a good time here tonight. I'm going to leave you with, for a second here, have to hit at least 8 or 9 3-home run games. Yeah, probably. You know, I mean, it's a 162 season, but, I mean, it would take a lot. It would take a lot. I'll be right back in just a second. I need to refresh my beverage. It's going to be a long night. I'm looking forward to you. Let me be up here. I'll be right back. Let you listen to a ridiculous commercial. Got to freshen up the beverage here.
Miller Lite has more taste and only 1 more calorie than Michelob Ultra.
Take that down just a hair. Too much.
Push your limits in a new Camry with gas models including available all-wheel drive and high-performance hybrids with up to 52 miles per gallon, all with breathtaking style and seamlessly integrated tech. Buy a Camry now with 2.49% APR financing. Get more from your ride. Reserve your new Camry today. Toyota, let's go places.
Hey, O's fans! 2023 Birdland memberships are on sale now. Select from either reserved or the all-new Flex membership. Commit now for access to 2023 opening day tickets versus the Yankees. Learn more at Orioles.com/membership.
Austin Hayes has had a nice little stretch here in the month of September. A triple, a home run against Boston, a 9-game hit streak, and now he gets to face a team he's loved to hit this season. A couple of home runs, better than 900 OPS against New York this year.
Yeah, again, you talked about how the Orioles played them so much so early, and then Austin Hayes' best month was June.
What's up, Devontae?
May. He hit 6 of those home runs in the month of June.
This ball is tagged down the line and left. That's
down the line. Going to roll up into the corner. Austin Hayes, extra bases.
Austin Hayes.
Lead off double.
Base easily as he reties Rutschman for the team lead with his 33rd double.
Big double.
Yeah, a lot of doubles. Home runs down a little bit, 22 last year. But again, getting on base pretty every game lately. Fastball at 92 right down the middle. It's not going to work at Austin when he's swinging well.
Lead off double for the Birds.
Hooks it down in the
Check swing on Stowers. That's a strike.
A young hitter, finesse pitcher. Great learning for him right here for Kyle.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. Yeah, I mean, he gave up 1 in the first. It's a long game. You know, Yankees average, what, 5 runs a game, 4.5? So. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Sit down, son. You are out.
Wind up. Swung on and missed.
Yeah, if you're going to shut the door, you have to.
Yeah, shut the door. Can't hear when you're yelling and screaming.
Okay, I'm live. All right, Mateo up there for the Orioles. Swing and a miss, strike 1. His curve is working well tonight when he throws it.
17 strikeouts and all of his other pitches combined. So you get to 2 strikes, you typically know it's coming, and it is still very effective.
Well, you're going to think you're one of his relatives because he's been throwing Uncle Charlie around that long. You're going to think you're one of the family. And that's like I said, if
Mateo in there from the right-handed side.
Look soft or you could look hard. And if you look soft,
Mateo's playing well. I'm happy we got him. Ball outside, 1-1.
There were a lot of veteran hitters, so that's what they would do.
All right, Mateo, 3 hits, 2 doubles, 12 at-bats in the Boston series. Walked 1, struck out 7 times.
Herman comes to the set.
To attack Mateo with breaking balls.
Here's the pitch.
He
gets a fastball. He drives it deep left field. Back at the track. At the wall. Oh, nice K. Cabrera at the wall brings it in. That's an out.
Gave a sinker a ride and came up just short. Well, that's bad news for our Maryland Lottery Fast Play Home Run Riches contestant of the game. Talia Isaacs has already won $500 and will win $500 more for each Orioles home run hit tonight. Play Fast Play Home Run Riches. Bases loaded progressive ticket for a chance to win cash instantly. Play fast, win fast at any Maryland Lottery retailer. Oh, so close, Talia. Couple of feet. And a long fly ball from Mateo. Who's next to Jesus Aguilar, who's apparently made a friend.
Top of the order down there now. Mullins coming up.
Operator and Jesus Aguilar's yucking it up. Is he saying Jesus is in the way? The man stand where he wants. Now Anthony's ducking.
Great track by Cabrera all the way back to the wall.
Cedric Mullins. And the runner at second base.
Strike right there. This double may go for nothing for the Birds here. They can't drive it in.
Well, Mullins obviously had such a better season last year, but the one area he's notably improved this season, Jim, he's much better runner from scoring position.
Yeah, well, last year was about home runs, like 30 of them. Still been a very productive hitter this year.
Ball high, 2-1.
That's the amazing thing about that graphic. He hit 30 home runs. 2 came the runner in scoring position last season. Obviously, the bottom of the Orioles' order was far less productive than it's been at times this year.
So you figure out if you're a pitcher, okay, well, how do I keep him in the ballpark? It's made 2 of those home runs in Baltimore.
Ball down low, 3-1.
Actually combat that with maybe a better approach, not only swing. Maybe use the whole field. Not an 8-game hit streak.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. Went down and tried. He swung at a ball there.
It's just amazing how good that hook is. Kind of like we talked about change-ups. You can't really really discern. A good curveball, the spin is so tight, you don't really pick it up. Otherwise, I can just keep swinging at balls that are down and in or down and away.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Sit down, son. That'll end the inning. Birds. Wow.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Another one bites the dust.
Strikeout number 4 for Vermont.
Another one bites the dust.
We're going to the bottom of the second. I'm not sure where the Yankees are. I think we're at 4, 5, and 6 for the Yankees. Coming up, they went 1, 2, 3 in the first. It's going to be a good game tonight. Birds and Yankees going at each other. You got the usual love between American League East teams. And then on top of that, you got the whole Aaron Judge saga going on right now. We're going to see if he can do the number and put it up there. Right now, the chat seems to think 74% think he's going to do it tonight. You know, if they were playing in Baltimore, I'd be more apt to say, yeah, he's probably going to do it tonight because Baltimore ball seems to fly more down in Baltimore to the center field, left center gap. Granted, Judge has a lot of right center power, but I think if he's going to turn on one, it'll be like the other night in Toronto where he turns on it. We'll see. We'll see. And we appreciate everybody coming in tonight and hanging with us on the channel as we're calling the game. You're more of a baseball fan. I'm a big baseball fan as well. It's a big thing for me. Love the game, and it's enjoyable. TBE Trucking in the house. Our good friend TBE. What's up, buddy? How you doing? Good to see you. Dun, 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 dun. Good to see you, and hope your day's going well for you. Hope your day's going well. Trying to bring up my stuff here. Just taking a second for me to pull everything up. Always fun. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Now I finally got it coming up. Boom, take that down. Take that over. And we're ready. Let's do it. Stanton up there. First pitch is a strike. He takes it. Strike 2, looking right at it.
Been a tough year for the Yankee DH. Injured once again. He's only played 106 games. Innings is 208.
Ball upstairs. Woo! Way high. Way high.
Which they say, and you can look at the 1 for 17 and 11 strikeouts, so obviously that's kind of what you were referring to.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Sit down, son. You are out.
Nothing for you. Strike 3. You're out. Awesome.
Gotta love all the strikeouts from both pitchers already. Both pitchers attacking.
But he's going to get an opportunity to play all the way, and then maybe into the second tier.
LeMahieu stepping in. Cabrera on deck for the Yanks. Bottom of the second. LeMahieu fouls off the first pitch up there hacking.
Happy to have him in the lineup again. Nice ovation for LeMahieu, who missed the Yankees last 21 games. 262 the average. The on base is 358 on walks for LeMahieu. Second best on base on the Yankees.
Ground ball over to short. Up clean. Mateo over to first. That's an out. 2 away.
Look at Jordan Lyles. He had 5 starts against the Yankees. Has yet to win.
Yeah, Lyles hasn't beat the Yankees all year.
A lot of breaking balls, sliders, sinkers. That's how he got Judge out in the first. More change-ups than normal. Only seen a good curveball. So again, you need to change speeds. Otherwise, they'll do a lot of damage.
Ball upstairs. Cabrera in there for the left-handed side of the plate. 242 on the year. 4 home runs for Cabrera.
He's 23 years old. Cabrera. The Yankees marred by offensive struggles and by injury. They called up a couple of their better young players since we last saw them. Cabrera, 23 years old from Venezuela. Oswald Peraza, also from Venezuela, 22 years old, not in the lineup tonight.
Ball upstairs, 3-0.
15-game lead, got the 3.
Been nowhere near the plate with Cabrera.
Playing well. Guys were hurt. And then, just like a lot of the Orioles, these guys get an opportunity. They play well.
Strike right there, 3-1.
He's reached, 15 out of 16, 10 straight. Been a lot of outfield, but can also play shortstop.
Line drive ripped into center field, base hit. Nice piece of hitting right there.
Cabrera is the first Yankee to reach a two-out single in the second. The information pitch for George Lau. Now, you look at scouting reports, but 3-1, you throw one in the middle. This is what you should do. You're not going to base hit. They lined out. They have Homer. But you know that, okay, pretty quick back. Can't live in the middle of the plate. Next time they'll try to do something good.
All right, Bader, acquisition from St. Louis up there now.
So the hit streak up to 7 for Cabrera. Does run a little bit, 3 for 5 as a base stealer. And here's Harrison Bader, the new Yankee.
Right-handed hitter, waiting on it. First pitch, down low, just misses for a ball.
Trade that confused some folks right at the deadline. There were some rumors the Yankees might go ahead and get another starter to pick up Frankie Montas, who's injured right now. They ended up trading the starter instead. Traded Jordan Montgomery to St. Louis for Bader, who was injured at the time and only recently returned.
Throw over to first. Cabrera's back.
10 starts and a 3.12 ERA for St. Louis, hoping to lead them into the postseason, the National League Central champs.
Well, he pitched very well for the Yankees. They didn't
No, I'm not. I didn't see that.
very much like Herman, but low ERA, and they don't score a lot of runs for him. But
Strike right there, 1-1.
Aaron Hicks dilemma. It's what, 3 years ago, 7 years.
Did not see that.
Deal. Not hitting, not playing very good defense. Bader is an excellent defender, but he also had like the plantar fasciitis. So he was in the minor leagues, couldn't even come and play until, 10 days ago?
Ball inside, 2-1.
This is 10th game with the Yankees, 6 for 27, 2 walks with New York. And he had plantar fasciitis when the Yankees traded for him. They knew it, but they thought his defense would boost the team, and he has been very good defensively since coming over from St. Louis. Pushed Aaron Judge back into right field, his more natural position. And Judge is a very capable center fielder.
I think the big fear there was when you take somebody that big and put him in center and a little more rigorous day to day than playing right.
Bader pops it up, short right field, foul. Just out of play, 2-2. Rhythmic applause being played by the organist. I like it.
There aren't many. And there will be more. Up in the top right corner, Roger Maris is number 9. Is the notable jersey up there at the moment. Is number 99. Tries to surpass him, Aaron Judge. 2 batters away here in the second.
I like Santander a lot. Check swing. He went. See you later, son. You're out. Right there. Wow. Both pitchers going at each other. We're heading to the third. Hey, if you're interested in advertising your YouTube channel with us, We have a couple spots available. We support those who support us. Take a look at some of these great people. I'll be right back in a minute. Links will be right there in the chat. These people support our channel. And again, if you're interested in promoting your YouTube channel or your business, send me a direct message or an email.
Join me for Galaxy Spaceport and a bunch of roller coaster from Disney Extra News to Disney Cafe Chat on Saturday nights, and my new show, NASCAR. So come join the Galactic's fun.
If you're looking for real estate in Central Florida or anywhere around the world, it's time to reach out to Compass's new featured agent. It's Christina Whitman, delivering a modern real estate experience from coast to coast. Christina Whitman and Compass will deliver you your brand new home. The magic in Central Florida, you want to find it. It's with Christina Whitman, Compass, and the #1 brokerage in the USA.
In a world with so many choices, only one YouTube channel stands out from them all. Sean Urban. Become part of this growing community to find all your Disney news, sports talk, discover new food and drinks, and go on epic adventures across the globe. Never miss out on a family fun stream with engaging people, in-chat games, and fantastic locations to see. Don't miss out.
Check out all those great people right there in the chat, everybody. Right there in the chat is a direct link to them.
In a recent and long ago, past 2012, on this date 10 years ago, the Orioles would beat the Red Sox. Two other results that day clinched their first postseason berth in 15 years. And a long time before that, Jim, a good friend, former roommate of yours, Hall of Famer Robin Roberts.
All right, first pitch comes into Rushman. Top of the third, that's a strike.
Philadelphia, but did pitch for the Orioles from 1962 to 1965, where he would add to career total.
Ball down low, 1-1.
305 complete games.
Out of 605 starts or something like that. Yeah, it is. I was looking at the tweet today, and he actually got released.
Chicks, ooh, strike right there, 1-2.
Then signed with the Orioles. Otherwise, I would have had a mentor, but it wouldn't have been somebody like him with 270-some wins at the time.
Rushman drives it up the middle. They're cheating on the shift. Nice job, Yankees. That's an out. Connor Faleva playing up the middle. That's what that shift will do.
Select reminder traditional reserve plan or the all-new Flex Membership Plus. Buy now for priority access to 2023 opening day tickets. Learn more at Orioles.com/membership. You talked about Robin before. I know he was a big influence on you.
Anthony Santander coming to the plate. #3 hitter for the Birds. Swings at the first pitch, pops it up. Back behind second base. That's playable. And an out. 2 away.
One of the first road trips we went to Boston, and we were in Boston. And when we left yesterday, we went by Kenmore Square, and that's the Kenmore Square Hotel. It's a hotel that's now a dorm. But you got to walk to the ballpark. I mean, you're rooming with a guy that's twice your age and teaching. I mean, he finally looked at me in the middle of the night, 1 o'clock, when we watching Johnny Carson, said, "Kid, I got to get some rest. More questions tomorrow." At breakfast. Yeah, he was a special man and such a talented guy.
First pitch into Mountcastle, the cleanup hitter, strike right on the corner. Herman, 45 pitches in. Mountcastle 1 for 1 today with an RBI. Curveball, strike on the corner as well, 0-2.
Right man, went to Michigan State and great all around athlete.
Strike 3, sit down, son. You can't look at a pitch like that.
Strike 3, you're out.
Good Lord, Ralph, man. Swing the bat.
Hoo-ah.
That'll end that inning. Another one done. Another half inning. Bites the dust. Yankees coming up. Connor Faleva, Trevino, and Judge due up in the third. Hang tight with us. We'll be calling it. Judge coming up, third hitter for the Yanks here in the bottom of the inning.
Every moment in life is a bet, but life doesn't offer you up to $1,000 back in free bets if you don't win. So bet on America's #1 sportsbook, FanDuel, and make every moment more.
Oh, man, what a night. Beautiful baseball in the Bronx. Loving it.
I'm being asked to describe the QX60 with one word. I was going to say fabulous, but fabulous just seems so cliche, but it is. From the interior to the little details.
I guarantee you they gave her one of these cars to do this commercial.
It's spacious, it's sporty. I can't describe it in one word. It's all the things. It's everything.
Hey, O's fans! 2023 Birdland memberships are on sale now. Select from either reserved or the all-new Flex membership. Commit now for access to 2023 opening day tickets versus the Yankees. Learn more at Orioles.com/membership.
Well, I know some of you may have been wondering, Jordan Baker is the play umpire tonight. In this four-man crew.
All right, here we go. Bottom of the inning. Connor Filippo to lead it off. First at bat of the game coming up here.
Friday evening. Here in late September, in fact, the final day of September, it will be Connor Filippo, Trevino, and then Judge in the Yankee third. And it is Jordan Lyles off to a terrific start. 4 strikeouts, 1 single allowed in the first 2 innings for Jordan Lyles.
Ground ball over third, up clean. Henderson over to first. That's an out. 1 away.
Continues to roll. Well, that's the two-seam fastball. So it gives you a pitch. You can get in on the righties. Doesn't throw it very much to the lefties. Not only does he get it in, he throws it right up by the trademark. So it's not hit very
Tell you what, this time when Judge comes up, I'm not going to record it. I'll wait. If he hits it, then I'll go back and I'll rewind and record it there.
It runs hard, so you play him a little shallow, but you're going to use the play.
Final Yankee to bat is Jose Trevino.
Trevino swings at the first pitch, fouls it straight back.
Patient for Jose to go ahead and get this over with.
Well, if I was a Yankee fan, I would say I want him on so you have to pitch to Judge. Otherwise, like I said,
Ground ball over to third, up clean, over to first. 2 outs. Here comes Judge. Did it. Here comes the Judge. I should give him something special to come up to, right?
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Aaron Judge, everybody's standing up on their feet in Yankee Stadium. All rise. I need that soundbite. That's the soundbite I need is a judge thing like they do in court. All rise. I'd play that every time Judge came up.
A 3-2 sinker in the first. Likely American League MVP.
Swings at the first pitch, strike.
well, when the Orioles had that complete game from Lyles, and then the next game was Riders going 8-2.
You need to record it for me, Paul.
This is the kind of stuff that's quality pitching. And that's, that might even not get it done.
Oh, down low. It looked like a strike. He didn't get the call.
6'7", 6'8" guy.
Need to call timeout in court and tell them all we need to record this.
1-1 to Judge.
Ball outside, 2-1.
Batting for the second time tonight in this final day of September. On an evening where first pitch temperature was 61 degrees. Perhaps one shy of being truly appropriate. Judge started.
Check swing. He went on that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 for Aaron Judge. His 61 home runs look a little something like this.
It's like 4th of July. Firework explosion.
It's the Bellagio in Las Vegas, too. His second at-bat tonight, a 2-2.
Up the middle, base hit, Judge.
It's got 4 bases. The Orioles will take that. Judge with a 2-out single in the Yankee third.
Yeah, but it does get, 1-0 game, those are the plate.
Rizzo now coming up with 2 outs.
Batting average not that high. Scoring position number. Take a look right here.
Got some of our members renewing their membership today. You'll see that pop up for a little bit, just so you know.
61 home runs, but hitting 313.
Just 2 points behind Minnesota's Luis Ariz, a league lead in batting average.
And then you get the guy with 32 home runs and loves to hit here at Yankee Stadium. Pull it.
Strike over the corner to Rizzo.
32 home runs for Rizzo are 6th in the American League, tied with Corey Seager, 1 behind Anthony Santander. 3 of those home runs came in a game here that was started by Jordan Lyles way back when, Tuesday the 26th of April.
Line drive, left field, caught! Sliding catch by Austin Hayes. What a great play out there in left field. That was a nice play right there.
Self-high five.
All right, we're going to the top of the 4th. 2 hits for the Yankees, 3 hits for the Orioles, 1-0, top of 4. Coming up, Orioles going to send up Henderson, Vavra, and Hayes when we come back in just a moment. Can't wait.
So now I can bet the underdog odds. Team Overdog, where you at? Let me hear you.
Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Bet just $5 to win $200 if your team wins. Action's so good. Why bet the NFL?
Oh, there's so much rain coming on the East Coast with this storm. They've already canceled my son's baseball games for Sunday.
It's about to get real.
From the studio that brought you Toy Story.
Buzz, where are we going?
To infinity.
What?
And beyond.
This is pretty cool.
Gear up and hang on tight.
Boom.
For the adventure of a lifetime.
Josh, you were inhibiting my visual. Oh, sorry. Is this better? Negative.
Your family will love Lightyear.
I do.
Here we go.
That was utterly terrifying, and I regret having joined you.
Pixar's Lightyear.
The appeal of Tavala for me was just being able to scan a recipe and being able to eat the food in 20 minutes. Tavala meals are delivered fresh to your door.
Big Matt hitting up the emojis.
Is open your meal, scan it on the oven. It makes me feel really happy that I don't have to clean. I mean, who doesn't want to have a personal chef? Really good.
Tavala, your secret weapon for impossibly convenient home cooking. Get it risk-free for 100 days at Tavala.com.
The 4th inning of Orioles baseball is brought to you by Toyota RAV4. Now's a great time to reserve your new Toyota. Visit your Baltimore area dealer to learn more. Toyota. Let's go places.
Is that how you got into the city, though?
I was going to ask if it was...
First pitch into Henderson. That's a strike. We're off and running in the 4th.
No, you actually were the guy that took me back to Baltimore last time we were here.
That's right. We did have a lovely drive back to New York.
Check swing just outside. 1-1.
Well, Vermont seems to have settled down. I think it's safe to say after leaving Mullins off and giving up a...
Line drive hit hard. One hopper. Rizzo fields it cleanly. They just get him at first.
I look soft. Take your chances. But I think maybe if they did that, the curveball's so good, wouldn't matter. Yeah. He's really been good for him. I mean, again, we talked about...
Herman is 50 pitches in here in the 4th.
6-0 lifetime. And again, the ERA is a little over 2 runs a game. He's going to be... they're talking as you get close to the postseason, you're going to have some roster decisions to make.
Down the left field line, Vavra. Playable by Cabrera. That's an out. 2 down here in this 4th.
Orioles fans, enjoy the ballpark that forever changed baseball through an ultimate experience behind home plate. Game day perks include prime seats in the first 10 rows of the infield, pregame on-field visit, preferred parking, and more by your Orioles ultimate experience at Orioles.com/ultimate.
Yeah, you would think that Vermont could certainly hang around.
Could you think of a better long man? Somebody that could, pitch 6.
Hayes takes first pitch for a strike.
Thinking about the postseason teams, the Astros with their depth and the Yankees with their starting pitching depth might have that position locked down because you're thinking Cole, Taillon, Cortez, Severino probably be the starters.
Well,
Ball outside.
Taillon might even be on the bubble, but I can't imagine that. But this guy can pitch a little bit.
Austin Hayes
Pops that up foul, 1-2.
Yankees' third best ERA in the majors, 3.34. Second in the American League, only to Houston. Herman, one of 5 Yankee starters with an ERA between 2.56 and 3.83. Cortez on the low end, Taillon on the high.
That time is called.
And they really don't, because Clay Holmes has struggled, even though he's gotten a little bit better. That was also.
Ball outside, 2-2.
Obviously, bring somebody in. Boy, they had a lot of injuries. Chad Green, Tommy John, Michael King, broken elbow.
And actually just found out today King won't be Tommy John. It's out of play.
Fouls that one off.
Yeah, that's good news. You hope that, boy, was he having a great year.
We saw him in April, and we thought that might be the best relief stuff we've seen in the first couple months of the year, and then he got hurt. Holmes has spent some time on the injury list too.
Yeah, got some back problems, and then he was lights out.
Ground ball hit hard over to third. Nice backhand by LeMahieu. Throws him out at first. Bottom of the fourth coming up. That was a quick, fast inning again. Man, they are just moving right along. Yankees coming up to bat. 3, 4, 5 in the lineup, I believe, coming up. Torres, Stanton, LeMahieu as we come up here in the bottom of 4.
Check out our 40-mile-per-gallon hybrid with the best resale value in its class for 22 according to KellyBlueBooksKBB.com. And save now with 2.49% APR financing. Connect with your dealer through buyatoyota.com and reserve your new RAV4 today. Toyota, let's go places.
If you're afraid to offend, you can't be honest. That's Thomas Paine, a leader in the American Revolution. CarShield, America's most trusted auto protection company, spells out what's protected in coverage plans for your vehicle. If your vehicle is out of warranty, all you have to do is call before your car breaks down. CarShield preserves your right to save on repairs or replacements.
Call before your car breaks down. That's good. Good advice.
Freedom to choose your mechanic or dealer for one affordable pay-as-you-go rate, a rate that will never go up. The future of this country.
Do you have a special graphic queued up for when Judge Smith? No, not really. I'm more focused on trying to get that video up and get it on the YouTube channel for people to see it that don't have access to it yet. That's where kind of where my focus is.
800-856-1445.
I know there'll be a lot of people that want to do that.
Well, congratulations are in order today to Jordan Westburg, Ryan Watson, Roberto Mercado, and Scott Walter, the Orioles minor league award winners. Brooks Robinson, minor league player of the year. Jordan Westburg, 27 home runs, 39 doubles. A phenomenal year for the 23-year-old between Bowie and Norfolk, certainly on the doorstep of a big league promotion. Ryan Watson had a 344 earned run average, under the radar pitcher, 27 games, 18 starts between Bowie.
I'm pretty good at getting them up pretty quick, Jet. When I'm playing, when I'm ready to do it. Fly ball, short right field, going to be playable. First pitch swinging. Santander puts it away. I'm pretty quick at getting them out. That Tua thing was scary. Stanton up there ready to roll. First pitch swinging for Stanton. Fly ball, short center field. Mullins will call him off. That's an out. 2 down.
Yeah, underneath it, but hit it so high.
Just missed that.
2 pitches, 2 outs for Lyles, and here is.
Let's go bring up LeMahieu. Talk about Mr. Everything for the Yankees. He plays all the positions. Hits all over the lineup.
And Lyles is a smart guy.
First pitch is a strike.
Orioles scout of the year, by the way, on that graphic. Scott Walter, 33 years with the Orioles in various capacities.
Foul ball, 0-2.
Scout of the year award name, the person with the award is named for 33 years. Scott Walter's been with the O's for a long time. O's signed Kyle Stowers, Dylan Beavers, among others. So congratulations to all of those minor league recipients.
Obviously, the trend, younger coaches. In many cases, we'll certainly know about that. That was the amazing thing, because you go down and you get on the plane, and those rookies wearing costumes last night. Even the young.
Hey, beer man! There's a beer guy.
Only 31, they had their costumes on. It was really unbelievable.
Fly ball, right field. That's an out. That quickly. 1, 2, 3. I'm not even turning the camera off now. These guys are moving so quickly. Going to the 5th.
Everyone loves an underdog.
Wow.
You know why? Because it fills you with hope, makes you believe, right?
Quickly to the 5th.
Hold on now. Did you say any team? So now I can bet the underdog odds. Team Overdog, where you at? Let me hear you.
Download the DraftKings
Team Overdog.
Just $5 to win $200 if your team wins. Action's so good. Why bet NFL anywhere else?
Every day, the sun rises.
Crazy commercial.
Safe to eat.
Orioles got Stowers, Mateo, and Mullins due up 8, 9, and 1.
And our country protected. All thanks to federal employees.
What's up, Stephen Pope? Yeah, it's moving quite along, right along right now. Flying right along. We're already halfway home, coming into the 5th here.
GEHA.
Games on the 20th, that stuff is empty. I got to call KG.
I got nothing for you, Fox.
Jalen, yeah, don't call somebody on live TV.
When you answer, have other friends anyway.
Marshawn, Barry,
listen, I need some tips.
LA?
Listen,
I got a tip for you. Always go with your gut.
I like that. Let's go with our
Here's a live look at our latest FanDuel total runs. Live odds 5.5.
Total run over/unders 5.5 right now.
Right now, new customers get no sweat first bet up to $1,000. Download the FanDuel Sportsbook app to start making every moment more.
I think they're all about Judge breaking the record. I don't know. Yankees already set. They already got their position. They know where they're going to be.
September, and the Orioles' 157th game of the season. They must win to keep their postseason hopes alive. They must win out. In fact, I hope that Seattle or Tampa Bay lose out. The odds, obviously, are mathematically unlikely, but the Orioles are going to fight tooth and nail to stay in this thing. And forget the playoffs.
Stowers 0-2 right now.
They guarantee at least a 500 season. 2 wins in their final 6 games. They guarantee their first winning season in 6 years, which would be truly significant.
Stowers goes down swinging.
Yeah,
slow and slower. Young guy, I've been there. They're not used to being guys that can change speeds and be around the plate, get ahead, and then get you to expand. And mess with him. And taking his head going back to the dugout.
First pitch coming to Mateo. That's a ball. 9th hitter in the lineup. 0 for 1 today.
So far,
2-0.
Gibson did in 68 when he had the 112 ERA. It's 34 starts, 28 complete games. Looks like the car was in park, but he engine right.
Mateo hits one hard to left. Cabrera cruising over. He'll make the play. 2 away.
Birdland celebrated the 30th anniversary of Oriole Park with $10 Utah Street bleacher seats for the last 3 games of the home season, Monday through Wednesday against Toronto. One more chance for the 3-game series to get that perfect view of center field, the smell of Boots Barbecue, plus the roof deck, Kids Corner, and a whole lot more. Buy your tickets now at Orioles.com/tickets. Some orange in the Bronx tonight.
Swing and a miss, strike.
That is 11 swings and misses now for the Orioles, and 17 curveballs have swung at.
Fly ball, left center field, on his horse. Oh, Bader dives and catches it, crashing into the wall. What a play. Diving on the track, what a play. Harrison Bader ends the inning. Orioles don't get anything right there. Going down. Bottom of the 5th coming up. Wow. Another one goes down. Who we got coming up for the Yankees? Cabrera, Bader, Kiner-Falefa, and Trevino when we come back in just a moment. We'll be right back, everybody.
Hi there, my name is Allie from Cinder Allie Loves Disney. On my channel, I share Disney pins, items from my collection. I do unboxings, movie reviews, Disney park vlogs, and more. We have so much fun. Be sure and stop by and say hi. Let me know you heard about me from the Pete McDivitt Show. And as always, make it a Disney day.
Well, hello, fellow Disney freaks. This is Disney Connections, and I'm Rob.
And I'm Melanie.
And we are here to invite you to come by our channel over at Disney Connections on YouTube,
where we do unboxings, box swaps, lives from the park, and sometimes we have guest speakers.
We also want to invite you to come over to www.mainstreettreat.com to pick up your favorite Disney treats.
Right from the park, shipped to you. Hope to see you soon.
For all your weather needs, look to Weather or Not with Jesse on Instagram. Daily weather reports, watches, warnings, storm photos, and more. Jesse covers them all. If you would like a weather report for your area, contact Jesse today on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, or email.
All right, coming in here. Bottom of the 5th. Check all those great people out. Links are directly in the chat.
When Roger Maris hit number 61 in 61. In the 4th inning off Boston pitcher Tracy Stallard, breaking Babe Ruth's American League record, a record that has stood for 61 years until Aaron Judge tied it on Wednesday night. Judge due up 5th in this inning.
First pitch, Cabrera. That's a strike.
2-6 with a strike on Oswaldo Cabrera.
You saw a picture of Sal Durante who caught the ball, and Roger Maris said, keep it. He sold it to a restaurateur for $5,000 and wanted to give it to Maris, and then the restaurateur gave it to Roger.
So Sal got his money, and Roger got his ball.
Yeah, exactly. Very nice. Don't know the name of the restaurateur. Must have had a successful restaurant. Or love the Yankees. Wouldn't be a first down.
Ball upstairs, 1-2.
Now, Judge's 61st home run ball from Wednesday night was nearly caught by a Blue Jays fan. Ended up in the bullpen. The Blue Jays fan, we found out.
2-2.
I can't believe this is real. Blue Jays fan was named, his name, I suppose, Frankie Lasagna, who also owns a restaurant, probably Greek. And the ball ended up in the Toronto bullpen. Matt Bushman, the bullpen coach, got it. Gave it to Jordan Romano. He gave it to Zach Britton in the Yankee bullpen. He gave it to Judge. Who gave it to his mom, Patty. In the right field.
That's a shot in the right field. Back at the wall. Ball game is tied. Cabrera goes big fly. 1-1.
It's his 5th home run in his rookie season, and he levels the score at 1.
Pretty timely, down by a run. $100,000 to sign him out of Venezuela. And this ball, Yankee Stadium. Another ballpark might be off the wall here. It seems like there's a jet stream out of right center field.
It's 368 feet. That's enough to get it out here. Cabrera 2 for 2.
All right, it's going to bring up Bader. He's 0 for 1 tonight.
As Lyles allows his 26th home run of the season. Most of those
Curveball back in there for a strike.
Allowed at 18 starts away from Camden Yards to 6 in his 14 starts at home.
Yeah, totally different pitcher on the road than he is in Baltimore.
Strike, 1 and 2.
5 to 3, give away right around 3.5 runs a game, maybe a little bit less, and then who's 6 and 8, over 5.5 on the road.
Curveball, sit down, son. That's a down.
Kind of like Bader did to Mullins. Didn't take long. He ran down a potential triple and got the park home run. Looks him again. A couple of strikeouts of Bader on the same pitch.
Pitch comes inside to Connor Falefa.
It's a 6-pitch 4th inning for Jordan Lyles. Which now is very, very low right now. It's 16 in the second is the high water mark at this point.
Yeah, he's a little under 17 for the year.
Ooh. 2-1. Looked like a good pitch.
In his best games, he's again commands it.
Connor Falefa on a 2-1. Will take a high.
That's a strike. 1 and 2.
Yeah, if you're willing to pitch, or you're able to pitch when you get behind hitters and you get into maybe a fastball count, you don't have to throw the perfect breaking ball. That was a hanger, but he wasn't looking for it. So now back to even. Go in, or you can throw the slider down and away.
Fly ball to right. Santander back. Going to make the play. That's an out. 2 down.
Well, for Jordan Lyles, if he gets the final out in this inning, he'll have completed 177 innings on the year.
What's up, KK?
32 starts, 2 more than a season ago.
Not enough caffeine in my body tonight.
He is 3 2/3 innings away from the career high 180 innings, which he collected last year for Texas.
Strike right there in the leadoff spot.
The Orioles look back at this signing of Jordan Lyles. What do you think they're going to think about this free agent acquisition?
I don't remember exactly. I never got a read on whether they were saving $7 or $8 million.
Swing and a miss. That's a strike. UMO Dad. UMO Dad. What's up? Welcome in. Great to see you. Yeah, tough game on Sunday.
He's pitched well. Better at home. Maybe it's the wall. Maybe it's less home runs there.
Popped up. Center field. Short center. Second baseman out. He'll make the play. Aaron Judge will be up in the 6th. We're going to top of 6, everybody. Tie game. Tie game as we go to the 6th.
Now on FanDuel, get up to $1,000.
Oh, man. It's going to be a close one here.
Yes, you jammed in the jam-packed sports bar. You stuck in an awkward family dinner.
Orioles are going to send up Rushman, Santander, and Mountcastle coming up.
Destroyed a cornhole in front of all your friends. Now get up to $1,000 back in free bets if you don't win. That's why America's #1 sportsbook is the best place to bet on the NFL. FanDuel. Make every moment more.
Looking for a new Hyundai? Jack's got your back with 2 dealerships to choose from. Antwerp and Hyundai Catonsville and Antwerp and Hyundai Clarksville. Plus, we have over 1,000 pre-owned vehicles to choose from. Certified service departments and 3 collision centers. Antwerp and Hyundai is also...
Both teams only with 3 hits and 1 run tonight.
Visit any of our 2 Hyundai dealerships or shop online at jacksays.yes.com.
And remember, when I say yes, you pay less.
true master. Water damage, fire damage, wind damage.
I'm not getting this metaphor.
Protect the home! Ready?
No.
Are we gonna spin in your car? When you can take the ball from my hand, you'll be ready. You were always ready.
Why did I do that whole training?
That was mostly for me. Confidence booster.
Funny commercial.
Orioles Baseball Unmasked is brought to you by PNC, helping to make banking easier, and by Chesapeake Employers Insurance. Chesapeake Employers Insurance, now with lower workers' comp rates and a corporate dividend. We are more than halfway home in the Bronx. The Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera, has tied the game on a solo home run, but all things considered, a very good 5 innings from Jordan Lyles. Very good 5 innings for Domingo Germán as well.
All right, Adley Rushford coming up.
Orioles after the leadoff walk. Always comes around to score. And think about Cabrera. He had pretty good pedigree, hitting home runs last year at Double A and a few in Triple A.
Ball down low, 1-0.
Yankees' 244th home run of the season. That's the most in the majors. And now the O's try to solve Germán, who's retired 12 in a row. And the Rutschman with a fly out to left and a ground out to short on his scorecard.
So Jody's won his last 6, and in none of those games, he gave up 3 runs once, but only 2 were earned. Never over 2 runs. Against the Orioles, and of course it's a different lineup than it was a couple of years ago.
Thank you to Big Matt. $25 PayPal. Love you, buddy. Appreciate Big Matt. Everybody, give Big Matt some hawking it up in the chat. What's up, Space City? Welcome in. Big Matt, part of our team on the channel that helps make this channel flow, and a good friend. Thank you, Big Matt. That was very nice of you. I'm going to lunch tomorrow with a couple crazy people from the community. I have a lunch date with Paul, and Angela is there as a supervisor, apparently. I'll use that tomorrow. Thank you. Zach Britton getting loosened up in the Oriole pen.
Getting loose.
Ball outside, 2-0.
Only went 5 innings, 66 pitches. That's the longest an inning and 2/3 in the previous couple of outings. And there is Fabinho quickly to the mound on the 6th consecutive ball thrown by Domingo Germán.
Yeah, you get a little tired. Body flies open. You think you're going to create more arm speed with your body, and it doesn't work that way. Listing what, about 6'3", 180.
For Santander. He goes
Takes a strike, 2-1.
He's going to go to 37% curveballs on the season. He's thrown even more than that tonight.
Oh, just inside, 3-1.
There by Anthony Lowe to run the count back in his favor. Home runs against Germán in 2018 and 2019. And a homer against him for a third different year. He's got the count to do it. 3-1. And there's a changeup.
Changeup, 3-2.
When you don't know exactly what it is, and even if you were looking for it, like I said, been that good, I'm not sure you hit it. This is just anywhere, change speeds. Hope that the 85 instead of 93 fools Anthony Santander, and it did.
Richmond leads from first. He goes.
Ball down low. Doesn't matter. It's ball 4.
The pitch was low. Whether the Yankee fans all realize it or not, the Orioles are going to have 2 runners on with nobody out on back-to-back walks from Herman.
Back-to-back walks here in the 6th.
Yeah, anytime you go 3 and 2, you got to throw a strike, which he's unable to do. You got to take a little bit longer, at least I did. Catcher has to frame the pitch. And that's why you send the runner, not the Rutschman can't run well, because he does.
And look for Santander. A lot of curveballs tonight. All the strikeouts have been on the curveball. It's a good job of not giving in by him. 3 walks ties a season high for Domingo Herman, who only walked 15 in 62 2/3 innings.
Yeah, and the only run, Mountcastle, who steps to the plate, hanging curveball, down the left field line for a single.
First pitch there, that's a strike, Mountcastle.
He's getting a little strike with it, too. Ryan's seen a few of those. RBI number 84. That's 4 behind Santander for the team lead. A number 141 for Ryan, his 3rd season in the big leagues. Could be the last batter for Herman with a couple of lefties coming up.
Ball inside, 1-1.
Henderson next, and Barbara looming in the dugout behind him. With Zach Britton ready to go. Mountcastle.
Ground ball up the middle. Pitcher fields it. Throws to first. Gets it out. 1 away. Runners on 2nd and 3rd.
The runners advance. Rutschman to 3rd. Santander to 2nd. And with 1 out in this 6th inning, Aaron Boone will make a move.
Yeah,
pitch and change.
Could not continue, but you got to go to the bullpen because you want to see it written. We've had a 1/3 of an inning and 5 walks. Can get back to any kind of form.
Pitch and change for the Yankees, everybody. Runners on 2nd and 3rd with 1 out. Hang tight, hang tight. Oh, Lord, can't let that play. That'll be a copyright if I do that, so I'm going to talk over that. Good Lord. All these car commercials are the ones that kill you with whatever they're playing.
Own every mile in the Hyundai Santa Fe. Right now, lease the 2023 Santa Fe for just $269 a month. Visit buyhyundai.com today.
If you're afraid to offend, you can't be honest. That's Thomas Paine, a leader in the American Revolution. CarShield, America's most trusted auto protection company, spells out what's protected and coverage plans for your vehicle. If your vehicle is out of warranty, all you have to do is call before your car breaks down. CarShield preserves your right to save on repairs or replacements for major parts and systems, while protecting your freedom to choose your mechanic or dealer for one affordable pay-as-you-go rate, a rate that will never go up. The future of this country rests on the people. The future of your car should rest with CarShield administrators. Call CarShield before it's too late.
Protect yourself from the unprecedented rise in cost for parts and repairs. Call now to save money with your price lock guarantees. Call 800-856-1445. 800-856-1445. 800-856-1445.
Domingo Herman, and you'll get to lose for the Orioles. 6-0 lifetime, home into the death tonight, Uncle Charlie. Again, a lot of curveballs, gave up the early run. And they got a little bit wild here in the 6th inning. Just all kinds of different speeds, good locations. He can't win, but he could lose, I suppose. 5 1/3 innings, 3 hits, the 1 run in the first. Characteristically wild with 3 walks, 6 strikeouts, and Aaron Boone will go to the Yankee bullpen.
Yep, he's going to go get Zach Britton.
Left-hander, started his career with the Orioles, traded back in 2018. That all kinds of elbow problems, and then eventually, only about a year ago, had the Tommy John surgery. But you can see the numbers. They're just trying to get him innings in the end. No. where he would like to have. Of course, that could always change if you get some innings. But I was talking to David Cohn, former pitcher who does their TV. He said also the velocity down a little bit. But his trademark's always been...
All right, it's going to bring up left-hander Stowers for the Orioles.
And then against lefties, he will throw sliders on occasion.
The 21-year-old Henderson with the infield in. Take ball one on the 34-year-old Zach Britton. Gunnar Henderson, the Orioles' second pick.
1 ball, no strikes.
Zach Britton, the Orioles' third-round pick in 2006. When Zach Britton was drafted by the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson was 5.
Ball down low, 2-0.
And here they are in a second and third scenario with Gunnar Henderson.
Henderson a chance to drive him in.
Career where he has hit the ball very hard. Minimum of 50 batted balls in the big leagues this year. The fifth highest hard hit rate. That's balls 95 miles an hour or harder. Obviously, Judge first. That's it.
Ball inside, 3-0.
Yeah, it's funny, Jack. I mean, Jack used to be the starting pitcher for the Orioles. If you go all the way back when he first came to the big leagues, Jake Arrieta was in that club. He actually had more wins, 11 back in 2012. Actually, make it 2011.
Strike on the corner.
He used to joke. He said, "You know, they never swung at my sinker. I probably walked every."
Nah, yeah, that's quantifiable proof. I just took a screenshot. It's proof.
Low strike there. So he should get something straight here. Just a sinker. And then swung the ball forward.
Comes back with another strike, 3-2.
The Blue Jays and Red Sox really had swung at that sinker. Career high 3 walks, career high tying 3 walks in his first appearance on Saturday against the Red Sox.
Yeah, and they play their infield in, obviously, if you're Aaron Boone, because you got a ground ball pitcher if he's on his game.
Ball 4, takes a walk.
And Henderson sees the sinker to load the bases on the Orioles' third walk of the inning.
He's got to face 3 batters, and the Orioles take advantage of that, hopefully. Aguilar.
Yep, bases loaded now, 1 out. Yankees looking for the double play to get out of it.
So the Orioles will bring in a right-handed batter to face Britton. It is Aguilar. Likely means that Ruben Odor will come into the game defensively in the bottom of the inning. He's a lefty, so the Orioles are going to load up here with a right-hander. Jesus Aguilar.
Jesus Aguilar.
Baltimore game. 9 for 44 with a home run, a walk, and 12 strikeouts. One game.
Ball outside.
And Anthony Rizzo is going to come over. Yeah, I mean, it's so frustrating. I never had Tommy John, but when I hurt my shoulder, you come back, you don't have a lot of velocity. You got to be perfect, and if you can't find your release point, it seems throw the ball knee high if you have a great sinker and it'll sink. Well, it's not even being close to the plate. And that's not what he wants to do. When he first came over here, Larry Rothschild's a pitching coach. He said, "Well, you know, what's your key?" He said, "Just throw over my front side." But when you have Tommy John, everything's changed. I've been out there in a year. If he gets a good pitch to hit here.
Swing and a miss.
See, it's only
1-1.
And he probably could be successful. Nachio, who's really been pitching well.
This is an information outing for the Yankees to see if Britton can be a part of their postseason plans. And that one's not close.
Throws it to the wall. Orioles get a run on a wild pitch.
Laces home on the wild pitch for Britton, and the Orioles are back in the lead.
Yeah, I would think that Aaron Boone's going to come out and they're going to ask him medically to bring the trainer with you, because I hope he didn't hurt himself again, because you know he's trying to rush back. But when you're airmailing the catcher and all that, it could certainly be a physical problem that he's trying to work through. almost out of the left-handed batter's box.
That was crazy.
And he will leave. That's a shame. I'm sure he rushed back, and hopefully it's not another ligament problem. It was just inactivity.
Tough to watch this one. Britain is up. Orioles have the lead. Yankees back to the bullpen.
Timeout for another pitching change, everybody.
Wherever we come from, we all have one thing in common. We all want the incredible new iPhone 14 Pro. Now at T-Mobile. T-Mobile gives you Apple TV Plus.
That was crazy.
So watch your favorite Apple originals on the most advanced smartphone display ever. Get iPhone 14 Pro on us with Apple TV Plus included. Now at T-Mobile.
5-Hour Energy, because it's time for some exercise with your best friend, of course, and he can go a long time. So you're going to need some energy, lots of energy. 5-Hour Energy for every adventure together.
This is the 2022 Nissan Pathfinder and Rogue. With a range of drive modes and intelligent off-road technology, you can take a Sunday stroll in the least basic of places. The 2022 Nissan family of SUVs. Anything but basic.
Get 1.9% financing for 36 months on 10 models, or shop our inventory of certified pre-owned vehicles.
Dumb commercial. Hey, Ethan, welcome in.
Miller Lite has more taste and only 1 more calorie than Michelob Ultra.
We're at a pitch and change, everybody. Marinaccio coming in.
Well, Ron Marinaccio will come in, and he said he's having a terrific year. Went up and down 4 times. And in 34 appearances, he's only given up a run of 34 over 4 times. And again, you go all the way back to May 22nd, and got an ERA of 121. 94, major league fastball, maybe a little bit more. Really good changeup, slider, 3-pitch pitching.
So Marinaccio is in the game, Jim, after Zach Britton throws 9 pitches, the last one of which was not close, well outside. He looked like he motioned to the Yankees dugout, and in his third outing back from Tommy John surgery, Zach Britton had to come out of this game.
All right, middle of the at-bat here with
we know what he has meant
Aguilar.
to the Orioles and the Baltimore, and obviously
I agree.
Are always rooting for him. But for now, it is Britton out of this game. Marinaccio in, the infield in as well. A 2-1 count on Jesus Aguilar. And Marinaccio with
Check swing, he went.
but he gets a swing there from Aguilar.
Could blow this game open, Walt says.
They did get the wild pitch, and now you get a guy that does throw it in the mid-90s, but here's the changeup. Good swing.
Let's see if Mouse Talk is right.
That over the infield, he made contact.
Paul, if you could drop Walt's link in there for me, please.
So 1 pitch, and it's 2-2. And now strike 3, another changeup.
Swung at a ball to dirt. 2 outs.
Strikeout will be credited to Marinaccio for finishing it off.
Yeah, the irony is you thought you were going to get righty versus lefty, and then they
That's
because
2-2.
of the injury.
And now strike 3, another change.
Frustrating.
And then you get a good matchup if you're Aaron Boone, or still with a 1-run lead.
It's okay, Ethan.
Second inning double tonight for Austin. That ball is outside at 90.
Ball outside.
I mean, the batting averages on that pitch was 125.
Swung at a ball in the dirt. Bad.
6 out of 48. And then it goes up a little bit on the
What's up,
changeup
Tracy
there,
Kenny? Welcome in.
47. Only the slider at 240. And that's still a pretty low batting average. Not a lot.
1-0 pitch coming with 2 outs.
Sliders put in play. So mostly fastball change.
Woo! Ball up tight. 2-0.
Right here, do you want to pitch to Hayes? Or do you want to pitch to the rookie Stowers on deck? And I would. You may end up getting Hayes out, but it'll be on your terms. You cannot throw him a fastball in the middle of the plate. If you do, this game might be 4-1.
Ball outside. 3-0.
Hayes hit 254 with runners in scoring position. Stowers, a rookie, 176. Couple of strikeouts tonight. Thanks for not.
And a 4-pitch walk. He will pitch to Stowers. The Orioles have walked
After that great pitch in the previous time, now he walks Stowers.
You're going to get about as many of those as you are hits. Marinaccio now.
That'll bring up the 8th hitter in the lineup, Stowers.
41 2/3 innings, 22 hits. That's it. But 23 walks. And both lefties and righties coming into the game were hitting 156. The on-base percentage, though, much higher for right-handers. As he gets at lefties abundantly with that changeup.
And then it'll run away. One person runs down and in. And hit counts are so important now that you can look for a changeup.
Isn't that ridiculous? You don't even have a hit this inning yet.
Including the pitcher in the hole, you can look for fastball out over the plate, which we've seen him drive.
Want to notice Towers.
1-1 takes a pitch on the inside corner.
Because it's all about pitching and winning the one-run games and winning the close ones. Get base hit here. Gives the Orioles a much more comfortable cushion.
2-1.
2-1 for Stowers. With Aaron Judge looming to lead off the 6th inning for the Yankees. Hopefully, for the Orioles' sake, they will have a larger cushion when Judge comes to bat. The Orioles needing to win to keep their postseason hopes alive. And Stowers takes away
3-1.
and works the count to 3-1. What's the approach here?
No, I think he's looking fastball. You're hitting off 94. Throws you a changeup. What's the worst thing that can happen? You probably swing through it. But the difficulty for him is, from what we've seen, what can I throw for a strike?
3-1. He threw him a fastball. He missed it. Full count. 3-2. Well, he was. He just missed it.
19th round, he was 572nd pick back in 2017.
What's up, BCE? Welcome in. Fouls off it again. Welcome into BCE and Tracy Kenny. Thank you for joining tonight.
He's got such a good changeup. Doesn't appear that he has good command of it.
Tracy, we're talking baseball in here tonight. I don't know what you're putting in there, but we're talking baseball, buddy. Strike 3, got him.
And the Orioles strand 3. They do score 1. They have the lead with Judge coming up.
Hoo-ah! Nothing for you.
Judge coming up in the bottom of the 6th, everybody. Judge coming up. Wow.
Hold on.
Wow. 4 walks, can only get 1 run. Can't even get a hit. That's a killer right there. That is a killer. See what happens here. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Crazy. 2-1 game here.
The appeal of Tavala for me was just being able
able to scan a recipe and being
BC says, here it comes.
Zavala meals are delivered fresh to your door.
Got to get a fly ball in that situation. Got to get a ball to the outfield in that situation. Get a run in. Hit behind the runners, something.
I mean, who doesn't want to have a person?
Chris Dye, welcome in, buddy.
Zavala, your secret weapon for
Monorail Molly's putting up the link for our second channel. Second channel will be kicking off soon with content. Basketball, NBA, and college and hockey over there.
Zavala meals are delivered fresh to your door, no hassle. All you do is open your meal, scan it on the oven. It makes me feel really happy that I don't have to clean. I mean, who doesn't want to have a personal chef? Really good.
Zavala, your secret weapon for impossibly convenient home cooking. Get it risk-free for 100 days at Zavala.com.
All right, here we go.
Family is here tonight. Our judges' parents are here to watch his father Wayne.
What?
Maris family here as well. 4 of Roger Maris's children, including Roger Maris Jr. They're all hoping for history. Everybody in this park just about that's not wearing orange and black is hoping for history.
Yes, Chris.
And so far, Jordan Lyles has kept the magical number at 61.
Lyles ready to go.
For the all-time single-season American League record. Judge takes
Ball outside.
Number 3. Lyles struck him out in the first inning on a sinker. Allowed a single on a slider in the 3rd.
Strike outside corner.
It's not close right now. That's what's so impressive about Aaron Judge. Not only that he's hitting home runs, he's hitting them in a year where no one else in the AL is at 40.
Oh, big swing and a miss. Big cut at that.
Yeah, the only guy
Cool. Thank you, Chris.
a little bit closer is Kyle Schwarber in the National League with 42. Right on the corner. A 1-2. Judge takes it.
Down low, 2-2.
2 strikes to Aaron Judge. If there was an Oriole pitcher who would be fearless in this moment, particularly out of the rotation, it figures it would be Jordan Lyles. He has gone after him every at-bat so far. And Judge
Check swing, 3-2. Crowd making some noise.
A 3-2 from Lyles. Judge swings and
Fouls that one off.
Another slider. Yeah, you really have to. We always talk about if you're a rock climber, you're living on the edge. Well, that's the way you have to face with this guy. It's all money every 9 times. And that's gone. About 6 games ago, before we hit the home run, it was 8-something, 8.9. Those are Ruthian numbers. That's what the Dave did. Limited to 16 home runs, faster than the Dave, faster than Maris. A 3-2.
Outside, ball 4.
A whole lot of down and away in that particular plate appearance, and Judge will take his base. He is aboard with his 107th walk, the category in which he leads the American League, and these fans will take their seats once more.
Fans stand up for that.
You only got a 1-run lead. You don't want to give in. You try to make your pitches. Who is that masked man? I think it's Rodor. It's 61 degrees tonight, but apparently it feels a lot colder.
Walt's happy. Rizzo up there now. First pitch for a strike. I hope it doesn't carry over into Rizzo.
10 of his last, 31 hits, 17 of his last 52 hits are out of here. Or out of somewhere. Any of them here?
That's what I was just thinking, Walt.
And part of the reason the Yankees have been winning of late, not just Judge,
2-0.
Has been the best hitter in Major League Baseball by a wide margin this season. They're getting players back, and those players behind him are starting to really hit well. Rizzo, Torres, LeMahieu back in the lineup today. Josh Donaldson has hit better of late.
Ball, 3-0.
You understand why teams have pitched around Judge. Why would you not? He has 21 more home runs than anyone else in the big leagues, but the rest of the Yankees can hit 2.
Well, I would imagine he has the green light here.
Cool Mask, 727. Thank you for subscribing. Gets the corner, 3-1.
Shift on, so Rizzo pulled him.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Which we have not seen much tonight.
Well, he only throws it 2.6 of the time. They don't hit it very much. He doesn't throw it a whole lot. It's just something different. It's been that kind of night for Jordan Miles. He's so far been throwing.
3-2 pitch. Here it comes. Up, time.
Yankees may well send Judge here. He's 16 for 19 as a base stealer. Lyle's not a big strikeout pitcher. Aaron's got his lead. Not going. And a little tap.
Softly tap, foul. Foul ball.
Very nearly in the Gunnar Henderson zone from the first inning.
Exactly. So, you stand on the mound and make a good pitch. You get a ball right at the end of the bat.
3-2 count again coming up.
Terminology, and you stand there and you go, gonna get a bad result, but they didn't.
Try it again, 3-2. Rizzo.
Ground ball foul again.
Another cutter. So the third time through the order, as he is often wont to do, Jordan Lyles going a little bit deeper to the batting trace.
And the batting average actually goes down.
Good night. See you tonight. See you tomorrow, Big Matt. Have a good night, buddy. Thank you again for your generosity and your loyalty and your friendship.
That's the pitch he throws the second most to lefties. Another 3-2 here.
Rip foul. Wow.
That was a fastball.
And that was up and in. He still had a pretty good swing. Torres waiting on deck. Took out a couple of curveballs. Or actually one curveball and then fly out to right.
Living Hyde, Anthony Rizzo's one-time first base coach, bench coach in Chicago. One of his good friends. Rizzo, one of Brandon Hyde's favorite players. Right now, he'd just like Anthony to take a seat.
Swing and a miss. Sit down, son. In on the hands. He swung right through it.
Hoo-ah!
How do you get a guy that's swinging the ball about a foot inside? Throw it with good spin and they don't pick it up and it almost ends up behind him. And through all those pitches, Judge doesn't run. Very hard to throw him out because you had to throw over Rizzo's head.
Are you surprised he didn't run?
Very much so.
I wonder if any of that is just basically conservative play calling when you're all but locked into the 2 spot, not wanting to run Judge.
Could be.
Worked out for the Orioles. That's off the bat of Torres.
Off the bat of Torres, check swing, 0-2.
And now you like it, maybe a good pitch, get a double play ball, get off the field. And, with Aaron Boone, what is it? Won 442 and lost 277. I think we have to refer to him why he didn't do it. He's got a reason.
But look, if you're in New York, they're going to question your every move and non-move. But 5 years, 5 postseasons, no manager has ever done that to begin a career. 0-2. That fastball taken.
Go back to 2019, what Torres hit 13 home runs against the Orioles.
1 ball, 2 strikes here in the 6th.
Year of the largest ball in Major League history. I mean, that's just in case you
Make your work for it. He kept a good attitude through this whole situation, Judge, with all the pressure on him. The other way by Torres, that's going to hook out.
Foul. I thought it might hold down the line, but didn't hold.
talked about Carlos Stanton. He did end up with 59 home runs when he played for Marlins. So he got a lot of attention that year. MVP in the National League. So that's a nice sounding ball. Kind of go through the rigors of closing in on 60, 61 in Judge's case.
Pops it up down the left field line, but foul.
Another one up for grabs as Henderson loses his hat somewhere along the way.
And breaking balls away, two-seamer breaks the bat. If he has a pitch coming.
It looks like it.
Yeah. Maybe good idea to know whether he's going to throw a two-seamer because that's to a right-hander because that's the ball that's going to be cold the most.
Welcome in, Patrick.
It's been amazing how we more or less forget about pitch count now. It seems like it's been very seamlessly integrated into the game. And I'm hugely in favor of that this year.
Popped up foul again.
Torres, another souvenir for somebody.
Yeah, I think you got to be a little bit more down in the zone, or otherwise he's going to drive on the right. The pitch count you a little too early. I don't think you ever breeze through the first 5 innings with a 1-0 lead, but pitch count wise, he's able to do that.
And this is on 3 days rest. He only threw 2 innings, 37 pitches Monday, but it's still just not something you typically see. Not in 2022 baseball.
Throws over to first.
Third time career, by the way, Jim Lyles is starting at 3 days rest.
Ended up throwing 37 pitches in those 2 innings in Boston.
Oh.
Strike 3. Sit down, son. Wow, on the corner.
There's your two-seam fastball away that runs back. Edward Torres gets up on it.
And the most important guy,
Jordan Baker, the home plate umpire. That's 6'8". Right arm plays up. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Maybe the edge of the ball on the plate. It's all you need. Or maybe shake it off.
Received well by Rutschman, too, as is that slider to jump ahead of Stanton. So after the leadoff walk, strikeouts of Rizzo and Torres, 7 in the game. And Stanton with a mighty hack threw a fastball for
Big swing and a miss.
You know, the amazing thing is, and you talked about the Achilles injury, very rarely do you throw fastballs in the middle of the plate by Mr. Stanton.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
There's action in the Oriole bullpen with a pitch count at 90 for Jordan Lyles. It's D.L. Hall.
D.L. Hall up for Baltimore.
Brandon Hyde said it's going to be pretty much the young guys. bullpen usage up in Boston. I don't imagine Batista, your closer, is available, but the interim guys, you probably might see both Sulcer.
He struck him out.
Struck him out. Sit down, son. Wow.
After the judge walk, 8 punch-outs, 1 shy of a season high.
Well, who do you want to pitch to? Not Judge. The next 3 guys. Down on K's, 2-1 Orioles.
This is the 2022 Nissan Pathfinder and Rogue. With a range of dry boats and intelligent off-road technology, you can take a Sunday stroll.
All right, top of the 6th coming up here.
The 2022 Nissan family of SUVs. Anything but basic.
And done that quickly. Wow. 3 innings left. Judge may get a shot again in the 9th.
Pixel 6a, a smarter phone for a smarter price, powered by the Google Tensor chip. So your camera can see in the dark with Night Sight. Fix your photos with Magic Eraser. Photograph all skin tones accurately with Real Tone. And last up to 72 hours with Extreme Battery Saver. It's all you want in a phone. Google Pixel 6a. Switch it up and get the all-new Google Pixel 6a.
We'll make a new bet around every 2 seconds. Not only on the game, but on the game of life. Betting that love is just a swipe away. Betting on picking up that curious hitchhiker carrying a bowling bag. And betting that he doesn't turn out to be a cornball prodigy.
Where we at in the Orioles lineup?
Every moment in life is a bet. But life doesn't offer you up to $1,000 back in free bets if you don't win.
Be a pinch hitter, probably.
And make every moment more.
Time for the MLB update brought to you by PNC, helping to make banking easier. Look, here is the Jays currently blanking the Sox up in Toronto. Of course, they roll into Baltimore next. Guardians taking advantage of winning that ALC. They are leading the Royals 6-3. Lastly, Rays and Astros all tangled up in the 4th down in Houston. For the Rays, still trying to get a win. They still have not clinched yet. The good news is for the Orioles as you await that Mariners game later on tonight, that if either of those teams lose, the Orioles stay alive. Obviously, with the Orioles in a lead,
Our chances are slim and none.
a little dicey when you look at that wild
Mateo's going to lead it off.
Take a look at everything after tonight's game on O's Extra Post Game presented by PNC.
No, thank you. They need to win to stay in for the Orioles. Simple as that. Here with a 2-1 lead through 6, and Jordan Lyles has delivered one of the games of his season. He might be done. I'm sure he doesn't want to be, knowing Jordan Lyles. We'll see if he can fight to stay in, but if he's done, he's done with the lead.
Ball upstairs, 1-1.
Well, really nice effort, whether he stays on or departs. The pitching coach is Chris Holt to his right, and home right in front of him. Co-conspirators of Russell Rick and his pitching staff.
Strike there on the corner, 1-2.
That lights him up to start the last game of the season, get one more home start. It was 5-3, low ERA, 3.47, and it'd be a nice chance really for Orioles fans on the final day of the season to send off Jordan Lyles, who might be an Oriole next year as an option, might not be, but to appreciate what he's done for the team this year.
Fouls that one off. 1-2 still.
Stomach flu issues a couple of weeks ago, but Jordan Lyles has been a real gamer and led the Orioles by far in innings pitched in a year where, remember, they lost John Means at 2 starts.
Well, everybody says you need to go to spring training with 8 or 9 starters, and then ultimately you may end up with 5, 6.
Popped up down the first base line. Nice play. That's an out. First baseman Rizzo over makes the play.
Visit FanDuel.com/playwell to learn more about the responsible gaming tools available to you. 2-1 game here in the 7th inning. Ron Marinaccio hitting a third scoreless relief for the Yankees.
And we got the big strikeout to get out of the inning on Stowers.
I should say 1 inning.
It seemed like a couple of innings.
It did. It's only 1 at the moment.
Well, he threw 13 pitches, only 6 for strikes, but important strikes. Fastball flowing away to strike him out, 94 miles per hour, got him off the field.
Marinaccio, Mullins. M&M boys. Not exactly.
Ball outside.
Cedric scored the game's first run, stole his 33rd base, putting him in second place all by himself for the time being. It's time with Randy Arozarena coming into the game.
Pops that one foul, 1-1.
Arozarena does not have a steal, so Mullins is still alone in second, one behind Jorge Mateo. It's been a while since two teammates led the league and finished second in a particular league in stolen bases, at least in a full season. It happened in 2020 in the shortened season of the Royals. Merrifield and Mondesi. The last time in a full season was 1992. So long ago, the Montreal Expos.
Ball outside, 2-1.
Get away from moving to Washington. Marquise Brisson 78. Lionel DeShields 46. They were 1-2 in the National League. 30 years later, at the moment, Mateo and Mullins are 1-2 in the American League.
Ball upstairs, 3-1.
Yeah, the amazing thing about Marinaccio is, you mentioned the 19th round, never started a game in the minors. Started back in 2017. Last year, AA, a little bit of AAA. But the amazing thing is the 214 strikeouts, 146 innings, but only 106 hits. He's done that everywhere.
Ball upstairs, takes a walk.
A lot less hits than innings pitched.
But a lot of walks, and that is his second tonight. Puts the stolen base threat Mullins at first.
Well, like we said, Trevino is throwing out like 34% of the guys that try to steal. But if you get a good jump, that number will go down, and whereas possibly get another guy in runners in scoring position. I think with nobody out, maybe you let Rutschman take advantage of the hole, but with
One out, tough to say.
If he thinks he can steal, let him go.
He thinks he can steal.
Takes off, go to second. Safe.
Second stolen base of the game. His fourth multi-steal game of the season. And now Cedric Mullins and Jorge Mateo are in lockstep, tied at 34 stolen bases atop the American League.
Yeah, you can see a good relation. He doesn't have the greatest arm strength, so the ball kind of tumbles, and then it's just a little bit short. Nice slide by
Nice slide, got in there.
It's called by the ump because the hand did get in there, and then the sweep tag by Torres.
Ryan Henson was all over it. 2 steals for Mullins. Runner at second for Rutschman. Adley puts one in the air.
Fly ball, going to be an out. Right field, right center. Center fielder's got it.
Back to second. Orioles baseball on Bassett, brought to you by Nissan. At Nissan, we make cars with thrill. Experience the thrill for yourself today. Shop NissanUSA.com. East 161st Street in the Bronx. Our home base tonight and for the next 2 days.
Santander up there with 2 outs now.
We're hoping that the weather's going to clear up a little bit tomorrow for the afternoon game. Afternoon Sunday as well.
Well, our reigning weatherman is looking to roll this Chapman get loose in our booth. Says 3 o'clock tomorrow.
That's the word?
That's the word in our broadcasting. That's what Bobby told us.
well, stage manager slash meteorologist Bob Anderson is all over it.
That's it. He doesn't get to hear us.
Yeah, Bob's,
He's probably just ignoring
Bob's locked in.
There he is.
Bob, we're talking about you. Here you are. See you on camera.
Meteorologist.
Now, if it rains earlier.
0-1 pitch. Here it comes.
We're not going to show you again.
It's hard to hear. It's got to translate.
Ball outside.
By the way, there's a chance of light rain in the next hour.
Really?
So let's hope that doesn't come to pass. One game in the seventh, Santander. A walk in 3 plate appearances tonight. And
Ball inside.
Trying to figure out where it was. This was low. Yeah, that outer band of the hurricane, the squalls are coming in. Bob told me to tell you that.
Did he tell you to use the word squalls?
Squalls out of range of them. Impactful storm. I mean, it's what a tragedy down on the west coast of Florida.
Swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Anybody that lives in Florida, it's probably not grand high. Some damage, but not as extensive as some of the people that lost everything they own.
And we're certainly going to be hearing the worst of that in the next few days as more folks coming back into the region and things clear up, assessing the damage. Hurricane Ian now in the Carolinas. Once again, we're sending our best to everybody who's in the path, has been in the path. This horrific storm. 2-2 here. Santander in the 7th inning with Mullins at second.
Checks it back to second.
His 30th pitch in relief is taken low.
Ball 3-2.
Wanted it high.
Well, that's the book on Anthony. He was chasing, and then all of a sudden, on council with an early RBI, waiting on deck. And he rose a 1-0 lead back in the first. But Anthony just got strikes to hit. Heck of a hitter when you're able to do that from both sides.
Ripped foul.
Ball was blistered at 108 off the bat.
Never seen the stands have a ball like that. People are in your way, but you don't know if they're going to stay in your way. And then you see the parts, and you see this missile coming at you.
And that's if you're not the one that also gets out of the way.
Well, there's something you're not able to because they body block you.
Oh, got him. Swing and a miss. 7th inning stretch. Wow. back in just a second.
A bunch of dead guys made up work way back when.
He is pretty amazing, that's for sure.
Before you're 6 feet underground.
Fans Orioles baseball now available on the all-new Masson app. Live stats, scores, updates, and more. Expert analysis and team coverage from Rock and Steve and our team of insiders, all in the palm of your hand. Scan the QR code on screen to download or go to MassonSports.com. Well, Brad High has sent Jordan Lyles back out there for the bottom of the 7th inning, at least to start the inning against DJ LeMahieu, as Lyles continues one of the best starts of his season. The only run allowed on a home run to the on-deck hitter, Oswaldo Cabrera. And Jim, he has been a completely different pitcher than he was just 4 days ago.
Very much so. I pitched most of my career every 4th day. But if you're not used to it, it's difficult. But if you get knocked down, it makes it easier, if that's the case. But I always thought that it gives you better feel and touch. And if you want to describe him, he's not a power pitcher. I mean, he's a guy that uses his fastball well. He's done that a lot tonight with all the other pitchers. So tonight he's been on his game, changing speed with the best of them. And if you let me, he's also thrown a lot of strikes. He only walked. The number 99.
If you're going to issue one walk, that's the guy to do it too.
Well, it's pretty impressive. I mean, the last inning, he walks Judge to lead off the 6th and then strikes out the side. And I'm sure his intention was to not strike him out, but he got into counts where he was able to make great pitches. And now you get LeMahieu, who's 0 for 2, 2-seamer, ground ball to left side, and then line drive to right field.
That was a very un-LeMahieu-esque swing. We don't see him pull off an outside pitch much like that.
But again, the injury he has is the second toe of his right foot, so it's the one you kind of land on, or push off of, I guess. And, he could get a hit to right field with the best of it, but he drives the ball. This one should be caught.
Who's going to get it? It's Anthony eventually. Deal already what will Brandon Hyde do? He's going to do nothing. Jordan Lyles will stay in there to face the one Yankee to drive that run, the one Yankee to score a run.
Well, it's the mantra has been, I'm going to do it for the boys. I'm going to go late in the ball game, which he's done so many different times. And there is D-Hall.
And there's a called strike one.
But to do it in Yankee Stadium, and the team that's won 9 out of 10, 23 out of 34. Fastball for the home run, the home run. And it's not only that, it's the way they've won a lot of these games. 7, 6, 9, 14, 5, 5, 7. You did win a game 2-0, 5, 8. So they've been scoring a lot of runs.
And a lot of first pitch strikes tonight for Jordan Lyles, who is behind Cabrera here 2-1.
Well, what he wants to do, and as we mentioned, AA and AAA last year, he had 29 home runs. He's a big kid, rangy. And then what's he do? Throws him a cutter.
Well, Cabrera's 2 hits in the game, both well struck, have been hit on fastballs. And he hasn't seen a single four-seamer or sinker in this at-bat. 3 curveballs, 1 cutter.
And what you talked about, the pitch he hasn't thrown hardly at all. I don't know if he'll do with a 2-1 lead in the 7th inning is that change it. Slider from the back door.
Nothing terribly hard in this sequence.
99. Oh, I hate that number, but 99 pitches in that.
Oh, it's a good number tonight. 99 is strikeout number 9. Jordan Lyles ties his season high with 9 punch-outs here in the Bronx.
Well, you're going to be a veteran pitcher. He's not that old. He's only 31, but not around. The last complete game he went back in 2001.
Oh, it's a good number
about 3
tonight.
starts ago, so he hooks him. Then stays away from something hard, which he hurt him on, and that's how you get guys out 2 or 3 or 4 different ways, or 4 different times.
There's Harrison Bader. Pitch number 100. Really hit him, and on a night where the Yankees number 99 is chasing the Yankees number 9, pitch number 99 resulted in strikeout number 9 for Jordan Lyles. Pitch number 101 is ball 2 to Harrison Bader. 2 strikeouts, 1 swinging, 1 looking, both on curveballs tonight. There have been strikeouts and curveballs, a fastball, sinkers, a slider, and a 2-0 cutter.
Want to stay away from the fastball? I thought actually he might get a.
Well, that was a quick 2 outs.
Certainly not going to throw him another curveball, but if he gets back into the count, all bets are off. There's another cutter for a strike.
2-2. Bottom of the 7th, going by quick like the rest of the game.
He's not throwing a single fastball this inning, unless you count the cutter as a fastball. No 4-seamers, no 2-seamers. All cutter, slider, curve in the 7th inning.
Thank you to Daniel Tilson for subscribing. Henderson gets them. We're going to the 8th.
Lyles paints a masterpiece. His penultimate start of the season, 7 innings, 1-run ball against the Yankees.
No, Tony, I have medical tests that I still need to do from time to time, and when I do them, I don't do them on screen. That's where I went.
Hold on now. Did you say any team? So now I can bet the overdog for underdog odds? Team overdog, where you at? Let me hear you.
Download the DraftKings.
This game's going by pretty quick, actually.
200 if your team wins. Action's so good. Why bet NFL anywhere else?
This fall,
Going by
enjoy
fast.
summer a little longer. Enjoy coasting and casting. Enjoy seaside shows and scenic drives. When you're ready to squeeze a little more fun from the summer season, enjoy a carefree fall in Ocean City, Maryland.
Ocean City, where the hurricane's coming to.
Get more privacy in your existing inbox and keep your email address secret with DuckDuckGo. The DuckDuckGo app offers email protection, which removes trackers before forwarding emails to your
See if
regular
the
inbox.
Orioles can hold on here. Judge might get another shot.
All for free. Stop companies from watching you by downloading the app today. DuckDuckGo. Privacy simplified.
Orioles baseball on Match is brought to you by Hyundai. To learn more about Hyundai's advanced technology and award-winning safety, visit buyhyundai.com. Kevin Brown, Jim Palmer, Melanie Newman, our whole Masson group. We're at Yankee Stadium tonight. The Orioles have the lead. Runs in the 1st and 6th innings.
2-1 game. 2-1 game.
Spoiled the celebration with Aaron Judge stuck on 61 home runs. Judge will bat 3rd in the bottom of the 8th. For now, the Yankees will bring in Aroldis Chapman to pitch the top.
Yeah, there are the numbers. ERA a little high, had an Phillies problem. So even though you read the papers up here, people talking that maybe as they get ready for the postseason, he may not be on the roster. I'm allowed to run.
All right, here we go. Chapman coming in.
Outings. So to me, it's going to be pretty interesting to see how he's throwing. If the velocity become a much more I guess more depth than not having to overpower hitters with a split, more sliders. Let's see where the fastball is going to drop down just to be 101, 102. Cute. First 193.
Well, bad news for the Yankees. DJ LeMahieu has left the game after his last at bat.
Oh, that's not good.
Over to third base from short. Oswaldo Cabrera comes in from left field to short. Marwin Gonzalez is out at left.
That's not good.
So two Yankees who recently returned, Britton last week and LeMahieu today, have both left the game for New York.
Yeah, I mean, you want to find out, but obviously you want to find out, and you were kind of hoping that it would be positive news. Horrible news about Zach Britton because of just the history we've done around the Orioles.
Strike right there, 2-1.
2010, 11. And for LeMahieu's won a couple of batting titles. I think if you're going to go in the postseason, you'd like to have him around, but he's not healthy. Donaldson's got some shoulder issue. Probably see him this weekend. Now they've been winning, but they're banged up. So just imagine if you're a young player, you get to play. You might even play in the postseason.
Mountcastle and Chapman here, the eighth. Henderson, Odor to follow.
Curveball, strike, 2-2.
With a hot team here, Jay. 9-1 in the last 10, 23-11 in the last 34. As you list through some of the issues there are some major issues for the Yankees here. As Felix Bautista starts to throw. They're going to get to the postseason with better help than they had a couple of weeks ago, but maybe not much better.
Check swing, here you go.
Sliders, change-ups, fastball tops out at 94. But again, only runs in 2 of the last 15 appearances. And the closer is the guy that's been doing most of the closing is Clay Holmes.
Three and two leading off the eighth.
Fly ball center field.
Back into center field.
Bader makes the catch. Nice running catch.
Yeah, pretty easy play if you're a good center fielder because you read the bat, you're able to. So he's coming in, no drop steps. You can see him get a little hesitation and the ball ends up there.
Talking to Jordan Lyles, the Orioles manager of pitching strategy. Maybe he's not done. Maybe just maybe.
Curveball, strike into Henderson.
For next year. 3 days rest between them. Re-sign Lyles.
Hey, John Means, you're back from Tommy John. We're going 3 days rest now.
Back early.
They're going 4-man rotation.
Well, he's funny. He told me on the bus the other day he's going to start throwing in 2 weeks, but Lobby hopes to be back in. Probably start pitching somewhere in June. What the 14-month period. Apparently it's a little safer to wait that extra 2 months. And of course, Britton tried to zoom back. Had it about a year ago.
On a strike for Gunnar Henderson against Chapman.
Strike again, 1-2.
The calculus here for Brandon Hyde. Bautista's warming up. Probably not going to pitch Tate or Perez. Both threw yesterday. Both have pitched a lot. He may want to connect the dots straight from Lyles to Bautista. And then the question is, how many outs do you ask out of Felix Bautista? He is on 5 days rest. But do you want to ask for a 2-out save?
Well, that's what 2 innings. Yeah. Well, that's what we saw.
Ground ball over to first. Up cleanly. Chapman cover, and they just get him.
Chapman reads it. Henderson looks back at the dugout, hoping that a video replay will grant him a reprieve, and Freddie Gonzalez is going to say no.
Well, let's hustle. Let's put down.
Almost got there.
And then Gunners. For a routine play, unless you hustle, and then it's not routine. Look, he almost caught his toe.
Two outs here in the eighth.
Yeah, next year. Well, of course, it's an 18-inch bag, so from 15 to 18. Would have been closer for both of them. Yeah, I never knew that. I always thought it was 90 feet from home plate to first base, but it's actually first base is halfway. Half the base is towards home plate.
Oh, strike down low. I didn't like that.
15, so you take 7.5 inches, so it's 90 minus 7.5 inches. It's not 90 feet to home first base. But you knew that. I did. I think you did.
Hey, if you say I knew it, and I knew it, I trust you more than I trust myself. Jim Palmer. Here's our Doris first.
Ball down low.
Chapman up to 98 on ball one. Oh, the wave is broken out here.
Really? In the Bronx. Major.
Not a lot of this when you were playing the Yankees.
No.
It's a big wave. It's a sellout. 47,583. They announced attendance. 16th sellout of the year. You know, it's
just missed inside. 2-1.
47,000. Obviously, the Yankees have clinched. They're all but locked into the number 2 spot in the American League, and they have saved their energy for Judge's at bats. And the tension in here has yet to reach a boiling point because Judge was struck out, hit a ground ball, single, and walked.
Well, he'll hit in the 8th. And either way, with a 2-1 ball game, it's going to get noisy the last 2 innings. That's what playing and pitching in the Bronx is about.
Boomer's coming out to check on this. Something in Jose Trevino's eye. So that's why Chapman stepped off. And Trevino is still.
Is it a new mascot? I don't know anything about it.
He's still having trouble.
Well, just imagine if you ever had anything in there, you're trying to get the lash over.
Could be contact too, potentially. The Yankee trainer Tim Lentich is out. Trying to get into the fanny pack here.
Brazil. Good tip out.
Folks, you might be wondering what you're watching if you tune in the last 30 seconds.
That's cool.
I just tug on it with the dirty catcher fingers. I've had plenty of contact get lost somewhere in my eye. Do you wear contacts? Do you ever wear contacts?
I might have.
It's no fun at all.
Well, you don't know where it is anymore. I mean, that's a great story. There was a guy named Ron Duran who pitched for the Yankees. And he'd come in, threw about 100. And the first pitch would be his backstop. And he wore these big goggle glasses. Everybody was afraid of him. And then somebody lost their contact. And they're looking for it in the dirt at home plate. And he walked up and said, "Hey, here it is." And he blew his cover. By the way, it was all an act. Except the 100-mile-per-hour fastball.
Hard to blow your cover there. Trevino, we think, can save.
Odor's been hot. The batting average has gone up to what? All the way from about 197 to 209. And we get a pitch to drive here.
Yeah, he did. Right,
ground ball. He drove it. Base hit in front of Judge.
Odor always thinks about it.
Pretty good game. Pretty good game.
It's in there with the 2-out base hit.
Good down and in. Yeah, down and in is the happy zone for Rubin. And we've even seen him hit balls to left field. All right, here, I mean, he runs out of the box. Didn't run in Baltimore, cost him a game the other day.
Yeah.
But here, he's thinking double, but not against Judge. I would not be surprised. I mean, Triple Crown's up to the batting average, going to win RBIs and home runs, but he could win a gold glove. He's that good an outfield.
7 outfield assists. He's played the most innings for the Yankees in center field and the most innings for the Yankees in right field this year. Time's called by Pregame. No errors committed either by Judge. The contract year to end all contract years for Aaron Judge, who will bat third in the bottom of the 8th. It appears either against Jordan Lyles or Felix Bautista, the starter or the closer. All right, here's Hayes. Whoa!
Oh, Hayes almost gets hit.
I guess he can see.
Barely, he's still blinking his eyes. Pretty impressive. Well, he's had a great year. You talked about it. All-star team for the first year. A lot of big hits.
Throw it first. They got it. They picked him off first.
Pickoff for the year as he snatches away Odor from first.
Yeah, he really paid attention, and then, I mean, check this move out. I'm not sure he didn't balk, but...
Bottom of the 8th coming up. We'll see Judge here.
Now on FanDuel, get up to $1,000 back in free bets if you don't win. Yes, you jammed in the jam-packed sports bar. You stuck in an awkward family dinner. You waiting for your groceries to be back.
Judge will be up third this
and
inning.
Yes, even you who got destroyed at cornhole in front of all your friends. Now get up to $1,000 back in free bets if you don't win. That's why America's #1 sportsbook is the best place to bet on the NFL. FanDuel. Make every moment more.
Let's see what Judge is going to do.
Miller Lite has more taste and only 1 more calorie than Michelob Ultra.
Push your limits in a new Camry with gas models including available.
See if Judge can do it here. Tie up the game.
Performance hybrids with up to 52 miles per gallon, all with breathtaking style and seamlessly integrated tech. Buy a Camry now with 2.49% APR financing. Get more from your ride. Reserve your new Camry today. Toyota, let's go places. Hey, O's fans, 2023 Birdland memberships are on sale now. Select from either Reserve
Of course
or
they're
the
selling
all-new
that.
Flex membership. Commit now for access to 2023 opening day tickets versus the Yankees. Learn more at Orioles.com/membership.
Well, it has been a whirlwind couple of starts for Jordan Lyles.
Here we go. Here we go.
From one end to the other on the spectrum, he went complete game. He went 2 innings, and now he's pitching into the 8th against the best offense in the American League on 3 days rest.
Yeah, 104 pitches. So it's almost like Brandon Hyde says, okay, get me an out or 2, and then I'll bring in Bautista.
It's going to be Kiner Falefa to start after the inning where Jordan Lyles threw 13 pitches, no fastballs. Of course, he begins the 8th inning with a fastball strike. There's a big man, and there's a base hit.
Base hit up the middle.
Into center field. The Yankees have the tying run aboard in the 8th inning. Trevino batting, Judge on deck, and Brandon Hyde will make the move.
Yeah, you got a lot of speed, 20 steals. And again, this is what eventually playing 20 consecutive games does for you. Your bullpen gets used. The fact that they were 14-8, 13-9 the first two games in Boston, so you use a lot of bullpenners. 11-10 a week ago Saturday against the
It's a good time to take him out, though.
Well, what a valiant effort.
At MedStar Health,
Judge
we're doing
is
everything we can to prepare for what if. Like
one batter
what if you
away,
need care
so
right now. We have the region's largest
we will
network of
see.
urgent care centers. Or what if
Runners
you think
on, they're
about
going to have to
options?
pitch to Judge. That's the whole key. They will have to pitch to Judge. We'll be right back here in just a second.
Hello, everyone. It's Chris with Disney Dynamics. We bring you tons of Disney content with a little bit of humor. My mom thinks I'm funny anyways. 4K unboxings of Disney merch and promo codes to save you money. We bring you live to Disney parks, and then after the sun goes down, we head to Disney After Dark, where we mix Disney-inspired drinks and have slightly inappropriate conversations with our Disney friends. If that sounds good to you, you're just the right amount of weird to fit right in. That's Disney Dynamics, spelt with a K for some reason.
Jean-Claire Wise Travel is an upscale travel design and consulting firm specializing in curating ultra-luxurious travel destinations designed specially for business professionals, focusing to deliver the once-in-a-lifetime experience that will create lasting memories, encompassing adventures in Europe or the Americas, luxurious river cruises, relaxing beach getaways, or detailed trips to Disney locations worldwide. Jean-Claire Wise Travel personalizes the experience. What rich and exciting moments do you want to create for yourself this year? Well, start writing your story with a Jean-Claire Wise Travel today. All right, let's see what Judge is going to do.
Today's powerful connection by Xfinity Mobile. Take a look. Jordan Lyle, 3 days rest. There's the sinker. There's the curveball. There's a high fastball. And he's going to get to 9. All different pitches, shapes, except Cabrera hits the solo home run, ties it up 1-1. The Orioles will come back with a run on the wild pitch. But again, exceptional stuff. Strikes out the 6th. The inning decide in the 6th inning. Again, a total array assortment of different pitches. And now our Jiffy Lube Orioles pitching change. Years ago, Jiffy Lube introduced the quick oil change. Now we offer services on brakes, batteries, and tires. Oil change and more. That's a job for Jiffy. Felix Bautista. Pretty incredible year. Now in the minor leagues. Was the setup man for Jorge Lopez. Lopez traded to Minnesota. And he has been the closer since early August. Done a great job.
So Bautista in, Miles out. Tonight's Power Connection again by Xfinity Mobile. Join the millions who are already saving by adding Xfinity Mobile to their internet. There are the numbers for Bautista on 5 days rest, trying for a 6-out save. Miles can only watch now.
Trevino, then we got Judge.
Stays at first. And when you're 6'8", it takes you a while to get rid of the ball.
106 pitches on 3 days rested, 37 pitches for Jordan Lyles. And now Bautista. Big lead, kind of Falefa not going. 41 to Trevino.
You can see how deliberate it is. Highlight kick. No slide.
No, he hadn't hit it yet. He's next up. That's why I'm hanging on for a few minutes here.
Scouting reports. Those scouts should have told him that already.
Still not going. It's gone away.
Oh, fastball, slider on occasion, split. That's the pitch that he got in trouble with against the Astros. A little bit unlucky, and then didn't read the bat very well to Kyle Tucker. He got the game winner down the right field line on a split that stayed up. That is the lowest batting average of any of his pitches. Swing and miss pitch.
One ball, one strike.
Career high 4 runs, 4 hits allowed in an inning and a third for Bautista on Saturday in the Houston game. snapping his streak of 13 consecutive saves converted and save opportunities. 1-1 to Trevino. Ryder Philippus going. The pitch is
Ball upstairs. Runner takes off.
tag is not in time. It was oh so close.
Safe on a stolen base.
The Orioles to take a look at this on what for the moment is a Kyder Philippus steal.
Yeah, 21st if it's successful. Huge shot. One hop throw, nice tag, and look how big a jump he had. And again, I mean, it is so close. Did he get him? Did he snap? High throw, drop down. And he sustained it for a second, but nothing, I don't think, to turn it around.
So the Yankees leading the majors in home runs and walks, also 6th in steals, 99 at a 75% clip. And now Trevino will be tasked with just getting
him over.
The third at a bare minimum.
And he's really good at that, dude. He's got 10 home runs, but he can shoot the ball on the right with the best of them.
Trevino to left.
Foul ball.
Well, there's your hanger split. That's the pitch you got in trouble with against the Astros. And you're playing off the line because you just don't expect for him to pull the ball when you're throwing 99 to 100.
Two and two with American League home run leader waiting in the wings. 2-2.
Got him. Struck him out. Here comes Judge. This is what I was waiting for here.
Wow. Well, they name interstates after this fastball, 101.
Well, Brandon Hyde's going to ask Felix Bautista, what do you want to do here? We saw this sort of meeting in Toronto a couple of weekends ago when Bautista closed out a game against the Blue Jays. He walked Vladimir Guerrero Jr., went after but walked him, and then got Bo Bichette to ground out to win the game. Odor translating.
If they walk, are they going to walk Judge here?
There is a base open, but it's only a one-run game, and here comes for the 4th time tonight, Aaron Judge.
Now with the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Well, you want the record, Aaron?
Well, usually you pitch to him.
A rookie Bautista. He will.
Ball down low.
Slow with ball on.
And you pitch to him because if you put him on, then all of a sudden you've put the potential winning run on base. But if you're a Yankee fan, he represents the potential go-ahead run. It's 130 RBIs to go with a 61 home run.
Ball down low. They're just pitching him low. I think they're just pitching him low on purpose.
Nobody's coming out of the Orioles dugout. Hopefully it was just a slip, nothing more.
Yeah, we haven't seen that all year.
But he is moving slowly behind the mound right now.
Yeah, I'm kind of almost looking like he hurt his calf.
And now here comes Brandon Hyde. He's going to be joined by Chris Holt, Brian Ebel, the Orioles head athletic trainer as well.
Okay, which of the young guys is going to come in? Boy, is this going to be a new experience. There's no way he's going to continue. Too valuable.
Once again, Odor is acting as translator here.
Bautista hurt his ankle. Or his calf, one of the two. They're going to take him out, I guarantee it.
Spent a day on the injury list this year, but he is obviously in pain, and he will try to walk it off.
Well, the kind of year he had, I'm sure he'll get a saying, you know, are you okay? Are you all right? The last thing you wanted to do is hurt his arm. The ball a couple innings ago getting loose.
Felix is going to try to throw a pitch here. As if there wasn't enough tension and drama in the ballpark right now. Let's see how this one goes. He will throw another. You notice anything there?
Yeah, he's throwing high fastballs. I didn't see anything with the leg. It's just if you're wary of landing,
trying to figure out what they're going to do here.
Get over your front side, and that's the leg he hurt. You know he doesn't want to leave.
And he's not gonna.
All right, they're going to leave him in. How you doing, rookie? Hello, Tina.
Well now. Felix Bautista is going to try to gut this out in the 157th game of his first major league season. Not only to fight through injury, but to fight through the man one home run away from breaking Roger Maris's American League record. Back to play on a 2-0. Bautista to Judge. And
ball 3.
A little bit low and ball 3. Any chance here in the green light?
Oh, yeah.
They just put him on.
Not going to find out because on 3-0, the Orioles will intentionally put him on. Might just be the final chance for Judge tonight. The Yankee Stadium crowd may not like it, but the Orioles are trying to win a baseball game. And when you fall behind Judge 3-0 in this count,
the crowd is not happy. Somewhere Mouse Talk is really happy.
2 Yankee walks tonight, both from Judge. His 108th walk of the season, 19th intentional. And the Yankees will send up Anthony Rizzo.
Rizzo coming to the plate here now.
New York first baseman, 0 for 3 against Jordan Lyons.
Yeah, 233 hitter against lefties, but only 10 home runs. This side, a little lower batting average, but 22 out of the ballpark.
Ball upstairs to Rizzo.
After 5 days off, the good news is the velocity is there for Felix. The bad news is the command of the fastball is not.
Well, I just hope if he does throw a split, he can get it down because that's the one that maybe get a ground ball.
Swing and a miss, strike. No, he's not going to tonight.
Yeah, one thing about Anthony
I don't think he's going to get another at bat.
You know, Hall's still getting this. Very low 204 with runners in scoring position, so, which seems to be unusual the way we've seen him cut his swing down, go the other way. Split.
Ball 2-1.
The Yankees have come back to win in 40 games. Only the Los Angeles Dodgers with their 45 have more.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
And he'll face a 2-2 from Bautista.
Well, the late Ray Miller, who was pitching coach and manager and whatever, he said, well, you could tell when a guy has a good heater when they're looking for it and they still can't hit it. And that was 100. And it was down the middle. And it had great velocity and movement and deception.
2 Yankees aboard. Rizzo!
Strike 3. Rizzo goes down.
Bautista picks up at number 2.
He's had an amazing year. You know, you think he's hurt, gets behind him, gets back. And you can see the face on Anthony Rizzo as he chases the split.
Strikeout number 2 of the inning for Bautista.
2 outs here in the 8th.
Number 87 and 88 in just 65 and 1/3 innings. More than 12 strikeouts per 9 for a right-hander who spent almost every day of his professional career in A-ball or lower.
It's not the same Jose Bautista.
Made the climb to AAA.
This is a rookie.
Has made the climb to big league closer. Gleyber Torres is way late.
Torres way behind 101.
Well, the amazing thing, we showed you what he's 15 out of 17 in the save. When they made the Jorge Lopez trade, who made the All-Star team, had 18 saves for the Orioles.
This is Felix Bautista, rookie.
So you didn't know that he could close? I mean, that tells you how special a year he's had. To come in, handle the pressure.
Mullins catches it. That's the end of the inning there. All right. I'm going to call it because I got to go get a couple things done. Judge doesn't get it tonight. We'll be back at it tomorrow. We're going to go do some Disney stuff at 10:15 as I usually do, man. What an interesting game tonight. Interesting game. Anybody in here for the first time tonight? Oh, I thought you were being serious. Anybody in here for the first time tonight with us? Jumping in, checking us out. Let me know in the chat, first timers, what you think of how we're doing it. Got to be somebody jumping in here new with a bunch of new people. I saw numbers just jumped a minute ago. Say hello in the chat. We'd love to welcome you in. I'd like to welcome you in. I only got a couple minutes left. I don't do the full games usually on Friday nights. I was going to stay longer if Judge would have got another at bat, but I don't think they're going to. I'll be shocked. I've been wrong. I've been wrong in the past. So come over and join me for Disney content. We're going to do our usual 10:15 Disney show with my good friend. I'll be back tomorrow doing the Orioles and the Yankees. We'll see if Judge gets it then. Hopefully he will, with us covering the game tomorrow right here on the channel. So if you like what we're doing, come back over and hang with us. When I get a Blue Jays jersey, I'm not getting a Blue Jays jersey. So we'll be back. A lot of playoff baseball to come next week. Next Friday night, 3 baseball games. We'll talk to you, everybody. Bye.